Hey, what's happening, man? What's happening? We're gonna recap these fights from yesterday on the zone. We had Canelo Alvarez return to boxing after his fallout with Golden Boy, and he's being reinstated to the zone system, getting Callum Smith out of there. Went to 12. Canelo dominated from round one. He pretty much came forward on Callum Smith. Um, Callum Smith was being second and not being first. He didn't use his height. He didn't use his reach. He fought the wrong game plan, in my opinion. Now, many people can say what Canelo Alvarez was doing, what he was doing was offsetting Callum. You can say that too, but I just didn't see the hunger and the drive from Callum Smith to want to win the fight, you know. So it went how it went. Canelo got an easy victory, and you know, I don't know what it was with Callum Smith. I don't know if he overtrained, he didn't have enough time. We know he only had 1 month to take the fight. And then also I noticed at the end of the fight, his bicep was out of there. So from what I've heard from reports that it's a detached bicep. I've never heard of no crap like that. That mug was just looking all the way awkward. So but anyhow, the whole event, the whole card from beginning to end, who started off? I think it was Austin M.O. Williams started it off. That was trash, man. I get it. The dude young, he on the come up. They trying to promote him and all that good stuff, but it was trash because the dude was coming off a loss. If I remember his name correct, his name was Isaiah Jones, coming off a loss, and they put him in there with M.O. Williams, and Williams gets him out of there in one. And he catches him with a good shot. I believe it was one round. He catches him with a good shot, and I was just very disappointed in him. And when he got him hurt, he just went wild, man. Homie just started going crazy and welling off like wild body shots. And the whole time, the dude was he was still buzzed, and all Williams had to do was just relax, like just settle down, set up a shot. He just went crazy, man. And then after that, I'm different. Yeah, man, come on, bro. I get it. You feeling yourself, but knocking out a dude who was already coming off a loss, who wasn't even supposed to be in there with you, you supposed to do that. So, and then right after that, they had Raymond Ford, another young cat coming up. He quick, he nice. They say, certain glimpses of Floyd. I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that shit. He nice though. He got the dude out of there with a nice little Adrian Broner hook, like the same type of hook Broner landed on Porter in that 12. It was the same type of hook. But he just did it from the southpaw stance and sat homie down. But my whole point of just talking about them, it was like every fight was it was one guy that was supposed to go in there and win. It was tailor made for one guy to just go in there and dominate. So I was pretty much unimpressed with the card. Canelo showed great skills though. The main event didn't disappoint. I'm one of the people I don't have to see somebody get a KO. Although I thought Canelo was gonna get the KO, with all the pressure that he was applying to Callum Smith and Callum Smith not throwing nothing back, I thought Canelo would catch him with something and get him out of there like he did Kovalev. But I don't know. I think they started becoming buddies after like the ninth round or some shit, and it became boring. It became boring after like the ninth or something because it was like Canelo was content with just going the distance. He was comfortably ahead, and Callum Smith was just like, just happy to make it to the 12th. They smiling and shit, man, get out of here. So at this level of a fight, I don't want to see these dudes kicking it and cracking jokes and smiling and shit, man. Y'all niggas hey, until that last bell ring or somebody gets slapped, bro, y'all supposed to be letting them hands go. Fuck all that nice shit, So I don't know. Overall, it was what it was. Of course, Canelo had the little complimentary WBC belt thrown in there, so now he's a unified champ. We got to see what he's gonna do, but yeah, boy, Scrap Season showed up to the fight, right? You know what, man? It'd be crazy, dog. Like the farmers, Arrow showed up, and when we get to the live chat, and I'm gonna drop the link. He shows up to the fight. I immediately noticed it's him. I think Yella Beezy and some other people that he with, right? Of course, he gonna stand out. He wearing all black, huge chain, you know, or whatnot. Earl being Earl, right? And one thing I wanted to notice was I was like, damn, you know, first thing came to my head was, man, I wonder if this dude been drinking, right? And then I see the interview, and I'm looking at him like, oh man, he's sober. I was impressed. I'm like, damn, Errol Smith is sober. He there. It seemed like he's still focused. He started off good. He was saying the right stuff, you know. I'm top of the division, and I'm just ready to get back in there. Woo woo. I'm like, okay, I'm impressed. This man ain't drunk. He's saying a little bit of the right stuff. Soon as the Bud Crawford question come up, like I'm done with this Errol Spence Bud Crawford thing. I think pretty much at this point, Errol Spence is not gonna fight Bud Crawford. This man out of his own mouth. I might be paraphrasing, but Errol Spence said he got to get in the back of the line, right? Now, remember, he told him, you know, he listed all of these fighters that he had to take care of on the side of the street or whatnot, right? I'm sitting thinking to myself, like, who else is in this line that is so long Bud Crawford got to get to the back of it and shit? Like, what are we talking about? Right? So he says that he got to get in the back of the line. He gonna have to take, this is what he said, he gonna have to take 60-40, 70-30, or whatever we decide to give him. This is out of Errol Smith's mouth, right? Boxing fans, out of Errol Smith's mouth, Bud Crawford just gonna have to take 60-40, 70-30, or whatever. He may even say 80-20, or whatever we decide to give him. That's what Errol Spence said. The unified welterweight champion who wants to be the undisputed champ at welterweight. He's saying this about another champ got to get in the back of the line. Now help me out. Playback in live chat. Shouldn't another champion be at the front of the line for a champ in the same weight class? Like if you're trying to be undisputed, shouldn't another champion be at the front? This man said Bud Crawford's at the back of the line. But you want all the belts, but you want to put the belt at the back of the line that you want. I don't get this guy, man. It's so like you got to question this shit at some point, boxing fans of Errol Spence. And then you showed up to Canelo fight. You question why Crawford showed up to your fight. You want to give the man flame. You know, I would never show up to his fight, but you show up to Canelo fight. Different network, you know, it's on the DAZN, you know, showing up and you getting a promo. So what, you showing up with the hopes of thinking you're going to get the Canelo fight, which we know he will put Spence in a bag. But even if he did, yeah, you're going to get the bag, but Canelo turned the shit down. If the reports is correct, Canelo is turning the Spence fight down. Chasing waterfalls, sir. What are you doing? You can help me out, bro. I don't get it. It's not adding up. We talk about the truth and scrap season and man down. I'm not seeing it. Access denied, though. What's up, Martin? He was scared. Lights too bright. Maybe. Yeah, I didn't know that. Andre said, honestly, Spence ruined the night for me completely. I mean, I was just looking through the shit. I mean, I was, like I said in the beginning a lot, I wasn't really too impressed with the cards, you know. So I seen him, I was like, oh, okay, this man, Errol Spence, he's not drinking. He here, he looked like he's serious, he focused. until they ask him about the Bud Crawford shit. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here with this shit, man. You know, and I'm a fan of the dude as a fighter, but this new Errol Spence dog. Hey, look, y'all can defend that shit. Y'all do that. It's enough of y'all for that. It was ridiculous, man. And I know I wasn't the only one to see the shit. Spence Ranch season. Billy, what's up, man? Canelo's the unified WBA, WBC, and Ring Magazine super middleweight champion now. Yep. Oh man, it's Earl the Pearl rounding the bend in the first. Damn. What's up, Lance? When they asked him about Bud, he wanted to fight Canelo. Right. You got a champ, Mr. Scrap Season, in your division that they ask you about, but you focus on the 168 champion, though. That's where your focus at. Okay. Okay. But then when the news get leaked to you that he not interested, then what? Sick of this diva, get this horse riding Don out of here. Man, niggas is mad in the chat. He was out there looking for Devin? I don't know about that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad you brought up Tiafimo. I'm glad you brought up Tiafimo. I wasn't too impressed about that. He was on a little bit of different shit too. That man said, show me something. That's what he said about Devin, you know. Of course, he said a little bit of right stuff, like, you know, if you get in the ring with me, I'm trying to take your head off. And that's on God and whatever else. But he said, you know, yeah, you fought Gamboa. Show me something. Okay. I mean, he didn't say I want Devin Haney next. I need to get that green belt so that there's no dispute about me being undisputed champ at 135. He could have said that. So I mean, like, it's certain things that real boxers fans want these champions to say. Not, well, you got to show me more. Man, fuck that. Do you want his belt or not? Do you want to be the half disputed or the undisputed? You know, your undisputed is disputable right now, family. So I like Tiafimo, but to completely take over 135, I need you to take that other belt from Devin. Troy, what's up, bro? He said he ain't trying to fight. Why we still chatting about it? I mean, this man is a belt holder. People don't like, and not you, Troy, but anybody who got a belt, we should be able to talk about them. You know what I mean? And until them belts is stripped or he lose them shits, he need to be. We gonna get this flame until he step up and fight them other champs, man. You know, you know. Hold up, y'all. Hey, my fault, man. I had to take these gifts and shit inside. Um, but I don't know where I left off. I think I was talking about how You know, as long as he holding them straps, he gonna get this flame, dog. A world champion to the back of the line, Martin. Canelo is not interested in Spence. Wayne, what's up, bro? How much did Canelo make last night? Good question. How much did he make last night? Uh, Canelo is undefeated in stage fights. Oh, y'all niggas acting up. You know what I mean? I ain't diving into that, bro. Good work, Canelo. You did some good work in there. I ain't gonna say the stage shit. I don't know, dog. I ain't getting into that. Hennessy, Goliath, 700. Ulix, what's up, dog? ESJ wants to move up 2 weight classes like Brooke and get broke off. Something proper like. That would be 3 weights with 3 weight classes, though. If you're trying to go 68, go ahead and go to 68. Scrap season. Get your head lit up. Teal said he A plus side. Yeah. Teal was stating facts. Devin doesn't have a belt. Oh, Troy. Come on, dog. I'll fuck with you, Troy, but what do you mean Devin doesn't have a belt? He has the official WBC belt, Troy. Killertainment. That's real talk right there. He got the official WBC scrap. That is not debatable. He has a belt and the real one. T.O. got a status. I'm gonna take the belt for 500, Stu. I like what Andre was saying about not waiting for Canelo and him and the other top fighters. Somebody need to just get that weird nigga in the ring with him and take his old. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want somebody to do. Give that man an opportunity. Damn. All right, my bad. I'm with the fam. Had to get my daughter situated while we still on Haney. And like he was talking to Eddie, make it happen. When Roy Jones was in his prime, he wanted everyone that had any kind of belt. Exactly. That's the era I came up with, bro. They wanted all the smoke. These new dudes, they don't want nothing. None smoke. AOBZ. All right, let me get the link out. I just wanted to give my little spiel real quick. Hopefully Garcia fight Haney next. You said Garcia fight Haney next? T.O. and Hearn going at it. Hearn said he should be undisputed, but T.O. ain't. He's not undisputed. I mean, it's disputable, man. So it's not undisputed, man. You got to get that belt to complete that. Just do it, man. Just to totally remove all questions. Just go beat Devin Haney ass. Like how you said, trying to take your head off on God. Do that with Devin. Right, Martin. That's what I'm saying. Demetrius Andrade is trying to pull another chess move to put himself in position because, like, this is the thing about it. Why y'all be getting upset, a lot of y'all fanboys. We listen to what the fighters say on this side. We listen to what they say, and we hold them to it. Canelo said he wanted to be undisputed at 160, right? And then he switched up. He vacated that option. He went up. He at 168 pounds now. Canelo said he want to be undisputed at 168. That's what he said. So, Demetrius Andrade understands that. So he's trying to get that Billy Joe Saunders work, you know what I mean, before Canelo try to jump on it or he try to do something else. He's trying to really press and tell Billy Joe, hey, let's get this work. Because he know if he beat Billy Joe, Canelo got to get that strap. So he just trying to pull a chess move. Yeah, I had to step away, man, for my daughter. 80 killed all the narrative, told Senior in his face, Rufus Senior, we got all the belts, 80. Oh, Senior says, we got all the belts, 80. No, you're missing one more. 80 don't recognize Tio as undisputed. Yeah, man. Eddie Hearn is a real, like, he real with this shit when it comes to this boxing shit. He know with some clown shit. He don't fuck with the franchise shit. None of that. Homie is trying to push for the best one face, one name. Like a lot of how they used to talk that shit on the internet, one face, one name, and they was pushing that. He really pushing that. He want one of his peoples or whatever event he promoting. It's about the best fighting the best. And y'all hate on somebody like that, I guess, because his complexion don't meet y'all's, comfort or whatever. I don't fuck with that race and that color divide shit. I just get right to the real shit. Like, is this man giving us what we want? Oh, shit. Undisputed? Oh, we trying to push? Oh, I fuck with him. I fuck with that side. Why wouldn't I want somebody to sign to him? You know what I mean? He gonna have him real paid, and they're gonna be in top level legacy defining fights. He trying to push for it. His resume is showing it. So I don't hate on Eddie. Unless some of y'all do that shit. Damn. Fanboys out here. I'm about to leave the house, BHP, but I'm gonna chop up. No doubt, bro. Catch the playback. Catch the playback. But I mean, good promo for DAZN. Canelo, after all of that, came back and fuck with Eddie, and using that DAZN platform. So hey, he made me pay my $20. I reactivated my subscription for the return of Canelo Alvarez. So I'll bring Flame to do all that shit. But I'm a real boxing fan. I just want to see fights. Good fights. So I'm gonna watch boxing. That's what I'm gonna do. So I paid my 20 and watched that. I just felt like the card was pretty much, that shit was trash. Trash. The overall card was kind of trash. But Canelo put some good work in, but the whole overall card was trash. They could have got some better Better work than that. Oh, and hey, shout out to Lisa Bells in the chat. Also, why did they do this? What the dude's name? Marcos or something, whatever his name is. That if it was a 4-round fight and it was a dude's professional debut. Hey man, he trash. Dude is trash. Why would they put that as the co-main event for Canelo? He was in there all man. That shit, that nigga trash. Should have never did that. That was a mistake. That ruined. I ain't gonna say that ruined the whole event because Spence kind of threw my whole shit off. Like, man, what the fuck? But when I say that, I'm like, why would Canelo do this? Like, whose idea was that? Aaron shut you down about Haney belt and couldn't argue. Shout out to Eddie. Eddie to me. He'd be ready for that smoke too. Like, yo, you want to debate? Like, I believe Canelo's going to really unify now. De La Hoya got in the way of undisputed. I think Canelo has more control now. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So, um, I wonder if he gonna keep the belt this time. You know, he vacated it to be elevated to a franchise at 160. So is he gonna do the same thing? You know, why fucking vacate the shit? Like, if you about to, Canelo is an elite fighter to where he can go right to the next champ at 168. Plant or Billy Joe, or unless he fights Demetrius Andrade. Matter of fact, Billy Joe need to get that work in with Demetrius. Now, if he decline that fight, it is what it is. But that's some sucker shit. That motherfucker pop for PEDs. All of these dudes. That's the thing about it. Andrade has been pressing so many of these dudes, and they acting like they scared of this dude. Like, just get in there with this weirdo so I can really see if this man can hang with y'all. Cause these niggas acting like some faggots. Excuse me, but they acting like some soft ass hoes out here. Canelo's able to fight on any platform now. Yeah. Cape Abdo crossed the street. Y'all seeing all this? So Cape Abdo was there. Spence showed up. What's going on? What the fuck? They just follow Spence. Canelo may hold on, let me see. Canelo may have taken most of the money, hence the card was low par. Maybe so. That card was trash. Iron Cone, what's going on? Peace, King. Box of Finesse. He's going to Billy. What's up, David? Canelo was clear. He's Iron Cone says Billy out here calling out Canelo, acting like I guess C Andrade. Bill Joe Saunders will look for Canelo. He will not bother with Andrade. Andrade need to go after Plant. Yeah, well, but when you go up in weight, the easiest way to activate your mandatory is stay in the same sanctioning body. So he in the WBO, you know, he can immediately activate that mandatory going up. So I don't know. I guess it's just gonna be on the WBO. What they decide to do with that. That's just crazy though, man. This dude keep kind of trying to put himself in a position to get these scraps, and they be like, nah, bro. But Billy Joe gonna get served though by Canelo if they fight. Canelo said Caleb Plant and Billy Joe Saunders next. Man, Caleb, I don't know. What y'all feel about Caleb Plant in the chat? Y'all think Caleb can do anything? Like, let me see. I'm looking at Billy Joe Saunders style versus Caleb Plant style, and they facing Canelo. Who do y'all think will have more success versus Canelo? Billy Joe Saunders or Caleb Plant? Who's a more difficult style for Canelo? I think both of them niggas getting slept. If you asking me. Canelo or KO Charlo. Charlo not even in this conversation, but David on his ass, huh? On his head. You said Canelo would KO Charlo. I mean, I think Canelo would KO the other champs, Caleb Plant and Saunders. You know, so of course he's gonna KO somebody in a lower weight class. And for sure, if Errol Spence get in there, that's a real man down. That's on me, nigga. Young Beezy was saying the shit for you. That's on me. Yeah, yeah. That you gonna get man down if you get in there with Canelo Spence. If he ever be generous enough to give you that payday, he gonna he gonna man down the shit out of Errol Spence. I don't feel ish about Caleb. He let that fight go by twice, yeah. Troy like neither. Neither of them. That's what I said. I think they gonna both get starched, but I'm just trying to see who will have the more difficult style. Like Caleb Plant might try to, I don't know. Billy Joe come in off that oxy low frame. He might be competitive in the first couple rounds, with little feints and shit. But Canelo, goddamn, I don't know what the fuck Smith was doing, man. I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't know what the hell Callum Smith was doing. It was the weirdest shit ever, man. I'm like, bro. And Canelo was doing a lot of this. He got a lot from Floyd. You can see it. He got a whole lot from Floyd Mayweather. He was doing the triple jab and then follow up with the uppy. I was like, damn, that was what he was doing to you, Canelo. He was fighting you with the jabs and then clipping you with the uppercut in the middle. Floyd was doing that to you. You were studying your own. You was watching your own playback. I give it up to Canelo. He didn't watch a lot of his own playback because you doing the same shit Floyd was doing to you. That's some shit. That's how you flip it. What they going? So they going to the box. Why you keep calling my boy Andre out a weirdo? I mean, hey, listen, man. Andrade is weird, man. Shout out to Andrade. The nigga weird though. I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? He's just one of them different characters. I respect him because he's a champ. And this dude's avoiding him. So I respect him. But dude is weird, bro. I mean, he in there with he got polished nails, he got black polish on his nails and shit. I'm like, what is wrong with this dude? Like I bring the promo as the antagonist to the other shit because I know Canelo been avoiding that nigga. So don't get it twisted. Niggas really think I'm a fanboy of Andrade. This is the funniest shit ever. But on some real shit, the dude weird. We do this shit for fun, for the promo aspect. But dude weird. Hold on, y'all. Damn. Whole lot of interruptions today. Martin said Andre a super weirdo. I mean, that's just my opinion. He's a weirdo. I mean, That don't mean you're not gonna get promo for being a champ and having niggas avoiding you. Troy says people don't know what he doing. You have to get in the ring to understand. I feel you, bro. Homie Foot, man, this dude. And he one of the most relaxed niggas in there. And he really focused. Canelo really a sneaky nigga in there. Like you gotta really be watching him because if not, he'll fuck you up. Callum Smith was Callum is and what was so crazy is why his family on the side trying to tell him shit like man shut up y'all don't know what the fuck to do ain't shit y'all talking about can help this man Callum Smith one of the brothers already got whooped he over there with full gray hair trying to tell him do the hook man shut up nigga go get a drink because y'all gonna have a long night you can't help your brother Callum Smith and Gallagher sold that belt. If Errol Spence get in there with Canelo, it would be worse than that Ferrari fight. Devontae said it was staged. Iron Cone said somebody got to tell Andre to calm down when he's talking on camera. Dude always look like he want to jump out his skin. Yeah, man. Like I said, he's just weird. I mean, I respect him because he can scrap and he a champ, but he's weird though. Just saying. Whitewash Canelo pieced him up with a butcher. Easy work, easy night, and Callum Torres left muscle. His bicep muscle. Dude was missing hella shots, wasted energy. He wasn't throwing enough. He wasn't setting nothing up. It was just like one shot here, one shot there. I'm like, man, set up the right hand or set up something, bro. You know, jab and I mean the jab downstairs to the body was there open all night, and when he would jab down there, he would land, but he just wouldn't commit to nothing. You know, guess that he was scared of getting countered and shit. But well, you gotta take a risk. Damn, he said he don't mind seeing Canelo get knocked. Damn, y'all feeling like that now? Niggas just want to see Spence get knocked the fuck out with all of these excuses he making lately. Damn, bro. David said Canelo will smoke Andrade. I mean, I think he will too. I just don't understand why he keep avoiding him. It's the most funniest shit ever. I'm just like, you got all of these skills. He's been in 2 weight classes with you. If this man make it to a 3rd weight class with you, please tell me you're not gonna avoid him. Please. Like, nobody ever said that Canelo would lose to Andrade on this side. Nobody ever said that. We just said, like, damn, like, why do you keep avoiding it, dude? I'm sorry. Anybody that in a weight class, right, who's a champion, like we giving this smoke to Errol Spence. He talking about he got to get to the back of the line, all this silly shit. He can get 70-30 or whatever we give him, decide to give him, like treating him like he's nothing, right? We flaming Errol. Canelo do the same. He did the same shit to Andrade, a champion in this same weight class. He act like he didn't exist. He's boring, and if I fight him, people are gonna blame me because it's a boring fight. Yesterday was low key a boring fight. I mean, he did his thing, but after a while, it started getting boring. I mean, what the fuck, you know? Canelo put in good work, but it was just like, okay, dog, like Callum ain't doing shit, but just backing up. Can you body bag this nigga so we can end the night? So that ain't no excuse if somebody say I'm not fighting him because he's a born fighter. That's a duck. That's how I look at it. You ducking. What Andre out here with net? Yeah, bro. No super chat. No, in the few, bro. I gotta activate the shit. He was on his gothic ish. Hey, what? Yeah, whatever that shit is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that shit is. But he a chat. I just want him to get that. Every old must go, including Andrade. Somebody got to take the shit. Okay? I want to see that man. If I'm a fanboy, why am I trying to get this nigga in there with Canelo? Fanboys try to see, fanboys protect fighters and make excuses for why they shouldn't get in there with Top Smoke. That's what a real fanboy is. Don't let these fanboys twist your mind up. Fanboys make excuses as to why big fights can't happen. I'm different. I'm like, nah, get his ass in there. I ain't protecting none of these niggas. Strange dude. It's coming, doggy. Box Finesse says, Black, you need to activate Super Chat. I mean, shit. Y'all can cash out if you niggas trying to be generous. You know, they get 30%. So I ain't in a rush to activate them niggas. If y'all want to support, nigga, let me know and I'll cash out, put my link down there. Canelo beat up the whole Smith family. Who next? You know, I don't know how great the other Smith hair was before he fought Canelo, but Canelo probably beat some years on that nigga. He ain't worth the money, man. He worth the belt. He worth undisputed. Like, sorry, Troy, we can always debate that because people are trying to throw up money, but that's when I have to question. Like, okay, somebody can say, you know what, this ain't no money fight, but you need his belt, right? So somebody pursuing undisputed is supposed to not fight the other champ because it's not a big money fight. No, undisputed ain't worth it. So, you know, I don't need to get all these belts now. See what I'm saying? That shit, I don't understand that shit, man. This is already a rich motherfucker. This is a rich dude. It's about his legacy now, right? It's about undisputed now, right? So people got to pick a struggle, man. It is y'all care about this nigga paycheck or his legacy, or hold him to what he say. The nigga say he want to be undisputed. I don't want to hear about the other champ don't sell. Fuck that. Do we got a belt? Okay, you need to fight him, dog, because you said you want to be undisputed. That's simple shit, at least to me. Canelo plant. Caleb gonna get planted on his ass by Canelo. Quick. Yo, that Spence interview was disappointing as hell. Man said Crawford got to take 60-40 or the 70-30 or whatever. I know he said, you know what I mean? See, and when you can remember verbatim what the motherfucker said, I was so appalled by the shit. I turned around, looked at my lady like, and she looked back at me, and we didn't have to say nothing. We already knew. It was a silent awareness of the situation. This nigga ducking. He don't want the smoke. He ain't free smoke. He rented smoke. That shit borrowed smoke, nigga. That return to sender smoke. You feel me? That ain't no free smoke right there. Whatever happened to the real Errol Spence, can somebody find them and bring them back? Is this the same dude? Is this the same Errol Spence? Is my question. Or is this somebody else? You know, this is a nigga on YouTube I used to watch. This nigga used to be into that conspiracy shit. And I never believed into none of the shit he was saying. At least not half of it, but this nigga used to be funny. He used to say these niggas be out here replaced. He said, replaced. Has Errol Spence been replaced? Because this is some different shit. Errol versus Bud is different. They in the same pay range. So Errol and Bud in the same pay range. So that fight, so there's no excuses for Errol then, what you saying, Troy. But Canelo has an excuse to not become undisputed because he's in too high of a pay grade than to unify and be undisputed and unify with like Andrade at 160, you know. But what about like Caleb Plant, right? He ain't no fucking megastar. I guess he can fight him, right? So when Canelo say he going after Billy Joe Saunders and Caleb Plant, do they make a lot of money? Do they bring a lot of money to the table? Or is it just about him getting the belt so he could be undisputed? Help me out, people. Help me out. Shit. Oh, man. Pay grade debates when it's undisputed when it's undisputed in motion. Goat Nalo said Andrade needs to be more exciting to get the fight. Andrade should call his bluff and be more TV friendly fighter. Oh man, y'all gotta stop with this silly shit, dog. Is Billy Joe Saunders an impressive fighter? Is he way more spectacular and impressive than like a Demetrius Andrade, or is Caleb Plant more? What is so impressive about like a Triple G, Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith? What is so impressive about these guys that they're so exciting? I mean, I don't really see a vast difference when we talking about uh pay and all that. Like y'all be losing me with a lot of shit sometimes. Andrade not a money fight. All right. Every fight that Canelo have is a money fight. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how I can counter that, David. Every fight that Canelo fights is a money fight. It don't matter who he fighting. If he would have fought Yildirim, you motherfuckers would have tuned in. Canelo would have got paid. Y'all got. I don't understand this shit, fam. You know, you can fight. Fight somebody. Potentially fight somebody who might be a tuner, right? Like if he fights, they probably not gonna make him fight this Yildirim shit. But let's just say he fights somebody who's irrelevant, not even on a big pay grade. That's okay, but a guy who's a belt holder is not worth it. You think I'm going to get? I hope boxing get that. I mean, this ain't about me. This is about boxing, man. Like it got to be an antagonist, man. Somebody got to actually show the real story of this shit. A lot of y'all not keeping it real. Canelo's legacy is cool and whoop de whoop, great, but y'all trying to leave out certain parts, certain chapters in the story. Unfinished business, fam. Same thing with the Charlos. Unfinished business, fam. This dude has been hey, man, y'all got to fight the dude. Niggas keep asking about that. Nigga, we do this shit just for the passion of sport. I appreciate y'all though. They bringing the smoke. Bro, you get paid before you fight. Strange that Andrade ain't no money fight, but Canelo was trying to get the Avni Yildirim fight because Avni Yildirim is a money fight. I just got. I mean, people just got to help me out, man. Help me out, man. It got to make really sense for me. I want to see Canelo versus Andrade, Spence versus Crawford, and Tio versus Devin Haney. Stop the BS. Shout out to Martin. Those are just fights I want to see, right? And guess what you said, Martin? All the fights that you said you want to see, right? Those are unifications. Those are unification fights. So you're not out of the realm of just on some casual shit saying like you want to see him fight somebody who's irrelevant. Those are unification fights you just listed. And people get mad when you say you want to see fights like that. Right. That's why Andrade trying to get the Saunders fight. One shot can change your life. Canelo said he wanted to be undisputed at 60. He did say that. Now he's saying he wanted to be at 68. He didn't see him at 60, so why would he see him at 68? Liam Smith had gray hair his whole life. Oh, damn. Savage. Damn, some genetic shit. My bad. I thought Canelo was responsible, low-key. All right, can't give him that credit. He did duck undisputed at 160. And when I just brought it up, people got mad. Fanboys got in their feelings. You know, they like facts, but they got in their feelings when I talked about him ducking undisputed at 160. Out of his own mouth, that man wanted to do that. Now he said 168. So watch. If he don't do that, right, and I say something, watch the fanboys come over here and say Black Horseman hating again. Yeah, bro. I don't know. We're gonna have a different topic, a different discussion one day on that money versus legacy and pursuing undisputed. But I got a good topic. I'm gonna wait. The curious case of Liam Smith, that dude was born old looking. That man said the curious case. Yeah, that's all I wanted to see. Like I almost want to see the Saunders versus Andrade fight first to see if Andrade will win and to see if Canelo will duck him again to see what y'all niggas gonna say. I want this to happen for the sport of boxing so I can see what the fuck y'all gonna say and if y'all gonna keep the same energy, man. Crazy, bro. This man had a belt at 54. He had a belt at 60. If he get a belt at 68 in a division with Canelo again, when he say he want to be undisputed and he avoid him, hey, that's 3 strikes, dog. That's 3 strikes, bro. Spence looking goofy out here. Just killed a great comeback with all this ducking. God, I mean, He completely just shitbagged his fucking reputation with that shit. To me, I can tell you, I fuck with him in the ring. That nigga can fight, but god damn, I can't fuck with this shit. I can't get jiggy with this shit. I just can't. I cannot, because that is not the same person that I seen first coming on the scene. That man said he was the boogeyman. You remember that? Earl was like, I'm the boogeyman. I am boogeyman. I am boogeyman. I'm like, okay, it's a tall order. Scrap season. Iron Kong, we see what it is, man. They try to redirect this. Say, oh man, y'all some fanboy energies. Okay. Y'all niggas, boy, on payroll for that boy Nalo. That boy Nalo got niggas he don't even know working for him for free. Nigga, that's on me. Canelo said he wanted to be undisputed at 60, but ducked it. So I'll believe it when I see it at 168. You gotta show me, baby. You gotta show me, baby. Saying someone is a boring fighter is a lame excuse. It really means they too dangerous. I mean, is that cap? Like, to say you're not gonna fight another champ because he's boring? I'm sorry, dog. That's a duck, bro. That's a duck. Sorry, man. You bodied yourself by the start of saying you want to be undisputed, and then when it asks you about the unification, you say he boring. Hey, dog. Or if somebody say, oh well, he don't make enough money. Hey, dog. It's a quack quack. It's a quack. That's what that is, dog. People tend to get angry and make video. I mean, this is, come on, man. Come on now. Y'all know this. Come on now. You know how many videos gonna come out of this live stream? Come on now. Looking ass nigga. When you are the money man in boxing, you will make all the rules and make people's dance for them. Billy Joe Saunders, Plant, and Andrade, all same caliber opponents. That's what I look at, Martin. That's what I felt. I'm like, ain't they all kind of on the same level? These ain't no fucking big, pay-per-view stars or no big money fights. These is just regular dudes with belts. To me, if you asking me, I think Andrade make more than Billy Joe and Caleb Plant. Right? Who make more money out of those three? Andrade, Caleb Plant, or Billy Joe Saunders? Let's be real. Who makes more money? You see if y'all gonna be dedicated fanboys, or y'all just gonna keep it 100 in the live chat in the playback. It's up to you. Right. Nobody want to get that dude Bum Lufkin. He ain't calling out nobody. You got Andrade pressing, Canelo. Triple G declined. Like, Triple G don't even want no smoke, nothing. But, he gets a pass. Plant and Billy Joe Saunders had the 168 gold. Andrade has 160 gold. If you don't care about those fights, you don't care about boxing. Exactly. That's cool. As long as he keep his word. Listen, if Spence will keep his word, he wouldn't get no flame, bro. Spence wouldn't get no flame if he kept his word. Keith wouldn't have got no flame if he kept his word. Deontay Wilder, possessed ass, wouldn't have got no flame if he would have kept his word. It's just simple shit on this side, man. These niggas say what they want to do. They switch up. We tell y'all about it, then y'all get mad. Welcome to the big leagues, UGC. Canelo probably can't make 160 anymore. That's why, and he's not expressing it. Yeah. Because outside of training camp, he'd be up there with Frank Sanchez, weight and shit. I don't know what the fucking weight. What the hell's weight be outside of fights? Saunders ducked Andrade twice already. I mean, this is all facts we telling you. So we talked about a duck fighter who's undefeated with a belt, and y'all get so upset. Amazing, man. It's amazing to me that y'all get so upset We talk about an undefeated fighter with a belt who want all the smoke. And y'all niggas is mad. I hope Canelo fights Andrade. It will be Canelo easiest victory. It might be. It might be. See that weird nigga get, hey, we got to see what happens, man. Now, if Andrade get that WBO 168 and Canelo don't unify, I'm sorry, I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt no more. I'm a fan of boxing. That's all I'm saying. That's my only point with this shit. Y'all can't keep pulling these excuses and run that narrative. See, when certain fighters arise on the scene, like a Bud Crawford or say like a Demetrius Andrade, then they got these weird narratives, these weird excuses as to why they can't be unified with. This is when you find out these niggas that act like they some historians and they all of this, they love to say facts and casual shit. They get exposed when it's shit like that. They don't keep the same energy. Triple G needs to go sit down somewhere. I mean, that dude is a clown. He's a damn clown. Plan of the least paid. Think Billy Joe Saunders may edge it on money, then Andrade, and lastly Plant, but have no clue on that. Knowing that 68 is a threat to Canelo, that's why he wants to be undisputed there. I believe Canelo is going to give us the fights we want. He's really his own boss now. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So I wonder if Golden Boy would had him or made him say that Andrade was too boring to unify with, or if that was his own decision. Because now that he is his own boss, this is gonna be all on him now. But I wonder if people was blaming Golden Boy for when he didn't want to unify with Andrade. Did they make him say that? He's too much of a boring fighter, so fans are gonna blame me if I unify with him. That's some clown shit. Yeah. In your world, he is for sure. You know what happened? You know what happened to the last king? Remember, right? You got to be careful with that, Jamal. You saw what happened to the last king. Callum Smith was there to lose. He wanted to survive. That nigga was not doing shit. Hey, dog, I be thinking the same shit, dog. It be some sissy ass shit these dudes be on. Yeah, man. So the questions that was posed in this live stream playback, man. Y'all let me know something, man. Big ups to the whole UGC. Hit that like button for the whole True Media worldwide. Oh shit. All right, man. I'm gonna entertain before I go. I'm gonna entertain this debate. It's not gonna even be a debate. Matter of fact, this debate is gonna look like Canelo versus Callum Smith last night. I'm definitely gonna be Canelo for this. Guaranteed. I'm gonna make my adjustments in the first round, and it's gonna be over with. Let me get my shit ready. Hey, y'all think anybody gonna be out here besides the nigga that's getting ready to jump up now? But y'all think anybody really in their right mind is gonna be out here still trying to debate this Errol Spence topic? In their right mind, you think they're gonna be out here really trying to wholeheartedly, passionately debate this Errol Spence shit? You think somebody gonna be out here doing that now? Plant and Billy Joe Saunders and Andrade will all fight exactly like Smith, scared to death. Think so? All right, man. Let the games begin. Yeah.
What's happening?
What's up, dog? You came with the smoke, huh?
Yes, sir. You already know. You already know.
All right, man. Well, you got the floor. You're right.
You know who the king of this shit, man. Hey, Spence ain't doing no dropping in nuts on Crawford. That's all it is. Don't know, nigga. Really, nigga, he just stunned me, man. That's all he doing.
Now they was just talking about how some of these fanboys be on some gay shit, and you talking about Spence dropping nuts on Crawford head.
Nah, we ain't talking about no nigga literally nigga a nigga nuts ball nigga. You know what that mean, nigga. Stop doing. Don't do that shit. He poking the chest out on him, man.
You talking about some
He just
teabag
sunning
shit
the nigga.
already, nigga.
Oh
Some
man,
teabag
nigga,
shit.
man, nigga sunning that nigga, man. You know, letting them know, nigga. I'm the
All right.
boss of shit, nigga.
So
If he wanted
go
to
ahead and
fight,
tell
he
everybody.
could take 40.
So hold on. Go ahead and tell everybody what Errol Spence said. Go ahead and re-elaborate and paraphrase your shit. Go ahead.
Hey,
Hey, you coming in and out, Jamal?
hey, can you hear me?
All
Huh?
right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, I'm saying what you said. Tell everybody what Spence said. What he said.
Oh, you didn't hear the interview yesterday?
I ain't get to check it out. What he say?
Oh man, you jumped up here. You jumped on the wrong debate, nigga.
What he say?
Yeah, man. You talk about that teabag and shit, man. Hey, Errol, Errol Smith's done for it, bro. Out here with that. Your boy said
I'm
he
saying
went
what
from
what
six. Your boy said Bud Crawford got to get to the back of the line, and he said he gonna have to either take 60-40, 70-30, or whatever we decide to give him.
the boss. So what's the problem?
That's what you call dropping nuts?
I'm saying so what's the problem though? I'm trying to figure out what's the problem about that.
Okay, let me tell you the first problem. Does Errol Smith want to be undisputed at 147?
Yep.
Okay, that's correct, right? So why are you putting a champion at the back of the line if you're trying to be undisputed? Why are they at the back of the line? What is this? Is this a fucking marathon? How long we got to wait for this undisputed to happen?
When
Answer me that.
he accept, if he think he can beat him, when he accept, okay, when he accept what Spence don't offer him, that's he gave him an option, dog. Nigga, you want to fight me? Accept what I give you. So what you gonna do? So now guess what though? Now it's gonna be about the money. Now, oh no, I ain't accepting that. Okay, you don't want to fight then. So what's the problem? Accept what Spence offer you. He gives shit
So
for it. That's a good idea, dog.
so
Accept the shit.
so in order for him to be undisputed, Crawford got to get all the way sunned to the level of breadcrumbs. Like I'm gonna give you the little crumbs off the little table, nigga. We about to eat, but I'm gonna give you the little crumbs. That's the only way you're gonna get an opportunity to unify with me. That's what you're telling me?
So 40% crumbs
No, no, no.
and
Listen,
40% ain't crumbs.
go ahead. 40% ain't crumbs. 40%
I'm
ain't
saying
crumbs, but your boy out here talking on some arrogant shit. Like this is what he's saying now. He gonna take 60-40, 70-30, or whatever we decide to give him. Does that sound like somebody who really enthused about unifying with Bud Crawford?
hey man, that shit sound like goddamn. That shit sound like, hey, you know what? Like he said, it's self-explanatory. We're gonna give you this or that. You take it, we'll fight you. So if you want, do Crawford want to fight or not?
Let
Do
me
he
ask you
want to
this.
fight or not? Or it's about the money?
You asking if
See,
Bud
when
Crawford
you
wants to
put it in
fight?
a position like that, dog.
Mhm.
I'm saying if you when you get put in a position like that, my nigga, you could say stuff like that. If you want to fight, take it. So, but guess what though? Crawford ain't gonna take it because guess what? It's about the money now. Oh no, I want 50-50. Or I want
Hey,
60. Oh, so when Crawford say, oh, I want 60-40 in his favor. Okay, so hey, that ain't no problem though, right?
my bad, bro. I was looking at a comment. Repeat that last little thing you just said.
I say when Crawford say, you know what? I want 60-40 in my favor. If you can't give
Mhm.
me 60-40 in my favor, ain't no fight. So you ain't got no problem with that, right?
No, I think that I wish they motherfuckers would take 50-50. But my whole point of bringing this up is that this is a guy. Listen, man, and that's why I'm glad you on, and why people would, people in the live stream, in the live chat and the playback, y'all gotta understand this shit, man. This is the dilemma. Y'all bring up money when it's time for unifications, when it's time for legacy, an undisputed, a meaningful fight in boxing to take place. Y'all want to start saying, "Oh, look, this dude, he ain't worth the money. He need to be take the twos and fews, the little breadcrumbs." So if I would have been cool if Errol Spence would have said, "Look, we could definitely make the fight happen, but it's definitely gonna be 60-40 my way." I think that's fair. That's
Well,
fair.
he said he
Now
already
hold on,
said
hold
that.
on.
He
But
said
hold
that
on.
already.
He didn't stay firm on that. Homie didn't stay
Oh man,
firm on that. He went 60-40, 70-30, or whatever we decide to give you. Now you on some like, nigga, I'm gonna son you. Like, you ain't nothing to me. I don't need you. Nigga, do you want to be undisputed or not, dog? Like, what the fuck? Why you
look,
gotta make it
no, you talk.
that
You saying
difficult
he need to
to
stay
unify
firm,
with this nigga?
but why you keep saying he need to stay firm when he don't say this shit? Crawford, cause to be honest, man, you want to be fair about the situation. Both of them saying the same thing. Crawford on the interview saying, "Hey, if it ain't for the
Hey,
favor, hey, the
who
fight ain't taking
do
place."
do you think that's fair? 70-30? Do you even think that's fair?
See, that's the thing. You see how you skip it 70-30. Okay, but he said 60-40 or 70-30. So I'm saying you can't take out shit what been said and try to make shit fit your narrative.
Man,
But see, you
my
ain't
whole
even
point is,
saying nothing about 60-40.
Jamal, my whole point of saying this shit, bro, he don't want to fight Crawford. The first time the dude, when he was interviewing him yesterday, he asked him a question. So, you got Bud Crawford. And look, this is real boxing fans. I'm glad that he came to that DAZN platform. They going to ask you the questions directly. When he asked him, that man said, it's like, yeah, you can unify Crawford. He said, or I can go up to 160 and fight Canelo. Why are you talking about a fight in a whole nother weight class with a dude who ain't even thinking about you?
Yes,
Why are you
but
so
guess what
concerned
though?
about
In
another
boxing
champ
history,
in
in box,
another weight class instead of the one that's in yours that's been fucking just showed up at your last fight, but you want to show up at Canelo fight thinking you're going to get some action?
guess guess what? Guess what? In boxing, how many times this happened in boxing history? People move up weight class. Like you acting like Spence the only one doing shit. Just, just not doing this shit. Like it's a problem
So,
with Spence. When people been doing this shit for in boxing, moving up weight class, I ain't fought the one in the weight class you supposed to fight. This shit happen, my nigga. If it's a bigger fight in a big weight class, fuck it. I'm
so,
gonna go on up there and try to get that bag. You know,
yeah,
that's how shit
okay.
be sometimes, dog, in boxing. People been doing that shit forever. Floyd Mayweather did it. Manny Pacquiao did it. Canelo
He
doing
wanted
it.
he wanted to
So
be like
what's the
Kell
problem
Brook.
Spence doing it?
He wanted to be like Kell Brook. I mean, so Kell Brook trying to go up in weight. He saw the money fight with Triple G was risk. I guess the bag was good enough for him. Triple G was like, "Oh yeah,
Right.
I'll take that." Hold on. He was like, "Okay, let's make that happen." Right? He lost. That's fair. It's no foul to him. He felt like he could do it. He took a leap of faith when nobody else was really trying to jump in there with Triple G. You know. But in this sense, Spence is trying to take a leap of faith, and access denied. Canelo said, "No, sir, we're not going to make that happen." So what now, bro?
But guess what? Okay, Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford. Them the only two. Them the only two he need to be worrying about. Canelo declined the offer, and that's cool. We ain't worrying about that. He declined the offer. Guess what? It's only two now. It's only two.
So
Pacquiao
so
and Terence Crawford. Those are the only two
right.
fights he need to make.
So y'all can
Point
kill
blank
that
and
Canelo
period.
talk now. So y'all can kill that Canelo nonsense now.
No, we kill that. Yeah,
Y'all, that
yeah, we
redirecting
we
is
kill that
bullshit.
shit. No, Canelo, the decline.
What's up,
Right.
coach?
No, he declined it. So you know what? I ain't no sense
Help,
talking.
help,
Ain't no
help
sense
him
talking
out,
about it no
man.
more.
He needs
Yo,
some assistance. He
yeah,
needs some assistant pimping.
what's up?
What's up, bro?
Yo, I want to make sure y'all can hear me clear. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
You clear?
What's up,
Okay,
man?
okay. Go ahead, y'all. Cook, who that is, Mr. I.O. over there?
Oh no,
No,
dog. It's
Who
the
that
one
is?
and only, man. You know.
that's a real deal fanboy right there.
Who
Jamal
that,
Wright.
who that is chopping it up right there?
Jamal Wright.
It's Jamal,
Okay.
man.
Okay, what's up, Jamal? How you doing, brother? Nice to meet you.
Hey, what's up, bro? You too, man.
Man. Just chilling, man. Y'all know what it is. Just watching some NFL and listening to y'all. I seen this. Y'all really cooking over here. Man, I'm gonna say this, man. About the Earl Spence topic now. Now that I got more information, man, I gotta admit that, brother, I was with him and it made sense what he said before, but now it just seems like too much. He's asking us as the fans to do way too much. And anybody that's defending him at this point, no, you can continue, you know what I'm saying? Because some people need more evidence, and I respect that. And you gotta ride with your guys, like ride with your favorite football or basketball team when they're not good or when they're wrong. I get it. It's all sports, it's all good, dog. We all brothers here. But listen, as a man, real talk, he ain't talking right. That double talk he did last night, I did not like it. That man said, I'm trying to be, he said, Terrence Crawford got to take 60-40 or whatever we give him, which is disrespectful as hell. Then two, he gonna come back later and say, well, I'm just trying to be undisputed. How? That don't make sense. You said that, and then you say you trying to fight Canelo, who gonna stop you in 2 rounds. Like, man, Canelo
Oh
got
shit.
okay.
Nah, Jamal, let him
Shit,
cook,
I
bro.
guarantee.
Nah,
Ain't
Jamal,
nobody
hold
stopping.
up.
Okay, go ahead.
Jamal,
Go ahead.
I mean,
Go
hold
ahead.
up.
Go
Let,
ahead.
let him cook, bro. Let him cook.
he can cut in if he like, but I'm just getting out what my opinions are. I don't see, I'm a disciplined type of person. Do what you say you gonna do. There's the undisputed path and there's the pound for pound path. Now, if you saying Earl Spence has converted into the pound for pound guy, then tell the motherfucker to stop talking about undisputed. Now we good. But see, he said he want to be undisputed, then said he want to fight Canelo at the same time. Bruh, come on. While dissing Terrence Crawford, I can't believe all three. I ain't no way you ain't finna have me dealing in fantasy. I can't do that, bro. You asking too much of a fan. Now, what are you gonna do, Earl Spence? You gonna be undisputed? You're gonna try to bypass Crawford? What are you really trying to do? You know what I'm saying? And I'm confused, to be honest with you.
Hey, man, I got nothing but respect for Coach K. Uh, on some real man, big champ shit. Coach K, y'all get over there and subscribe to Coach K. Because this man is just keeping it 100. We about that true media shit. And just like how he said, I'm the same way. I'm confused at this point, you know. And when it get to this confusing to me, it's like, okay, dog, look, I try to open it up. Somebody in the chat, somebody jump on the panel and help me the fuck out at this point.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Like tomorrow, look, you finna cut in and say,
Man, I'm telling you something, man.
yeah, break it down to help me understand. Cause I was with you until he said that out his mouth last night. Okay, I didn't feel that he was ducking.
So let me
Go ahead.
let me get this straight right here. Let me just break it part down right quick. So it's a problem when Spence say, you know what, you're gonna take 60-40 or what we offer you or something, whatever he said. But it ain't no problem when Crawford on the interview saying, hey, I want 60-40 in my favor. If you ain't give me 60-40 in my favor, I don't want the fight. So that ain't no problem, right?
No, that's a problem too. See, I said that.
Okay, then keep the
Okay,
same energy. Then when you keep the same energy when Spence say the same thing Crawford say. That's what
no,
I'm saying. The same thing. Both of them playing these games. To be honest.
Okay, I can
So,
work
but
with
you can't. So, but you can't. Leave one nigga saying it out, but then try to bash the other nigga for saying the same shit. What both of them saying. I just don't understand that shit, dog. You
no.
know.
The problem is that, see, Crawford is talking like a real nigga. He talking about, man, you gotta think who Crawford is. Let's not forget that. Crawford mama used to make him fight in the streets, my nigga. Like straight up. His mama used to pay people to see, can you beat her son? And he used to whoop the piss out of him. Like, this dude ain't no joke, man, when it come to these hands. Okay? And he's not saying things that give the fans the impression that, okay, I don't want the Spence fight. Now, he did say that he wants to fight out.
Okay.
And he did. I believe the dude should take 60-40 because, bro, you got one belt. You should come in and respect Earl Spence because Earl Spence is the man. He is the senior guy. He's been in the division longer than you. And if you talking about some stupid shit like 70-30, then you ducking. That's what my word would be to Crawford. But Crawford is still saying that he wants to fight. And as of yesterday, he said himself he moving on. So he don't want to fight either. So I'm keeping the same energy with both. But Terrence Crawford has a track record of cleaning out divisions and pursuing undisputed. I got to go with the evidence. The man cleaned out 35. The man was undisputed at 140. He moved up to 147 thinking that these guys wanted smoke. Rightfully so. Okay, rightfully so. That's respectable. But it doesn't seem like these guys are willing to get together to make undisputed. It doesn't seem that way.
I'm telling you, man.
And that's being 100.
Well,
I'm with you. I'm with you, dog. Listen, I'm with Earl Spence on the part. This is what my position with Earl Spence is. Crawford. This is Crawford. You have to respect Earl Spence seniority in the motherfucking game, dog. You came from motherfucking 35. You came from 140. Granted, you did your thing. You got credibility. You pound for pound. Number one or number two or number three, depending on who you talk to. But you got cachet. We get that. And you're bringing that into 147. But you only have one fucking belt, dog. You only have one fucking belt. This man has two. You got to respect that. You got to put some respect on his name. So with the split, I understand what Earl is saying. But then when he say, he trying to go out the division to fight another nigga who ain't cleaned out nothing, I have a problem with that. That man, Canelo got work. Canelo got Benavidez, Plant, both Charlos.
okay.
And Berlanga on
Hold on, let him finish.
And Berlanga on the way. He got work to do. So I don't even know why that's an option.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jamal.
So he going out of division. So he only going out of division for Crawford. But Manny Pacquiao got a belt too. He's still saying he want to fight Canelo, go to another division, to fight for Canelo and Pac-Man in the division with a belt. So we just gonna leave that out too, though. Now, so that's another we're gonna leave out, right? It's a problem him leaving the division to fight in another division, leaving Crawford out. But Manny in there with a belt too. He leaving Manny too.
But you know what? But even yesterday, Jamal, he didn't mention unifying with Crawford or Pacquiao yesterday.
Fact.
How come he didn't mention nothing about fighting the dudes in his own weight class? Like, these are champs.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point of this. But you want to talk about fighting a guy who's in a whole nother weight class. He got a whole different set of problems and ain't thinking about you.
Who's gonna be the
guess what though?
And Canelo's gonna be the right? You know how that go. He's gonna put all kind of stipulations in there. Man, I don't want to see Earl Spence fucking around with Canelo because he try to chump him off.
No. I don't want to see that shit, man.
That shit.
I'm saying why?
Earl gonna get hurt, dog.
The thing about it.
Okay.
Man, stop, man. I'm telling you something. If Spence don't think he can beat that man, why you think Spence got that man? If you don't think you gonna beat somebody, you not gonna call the motherfucker out. Point blank and period. I don't give a fuck who you will. Charlo ain't gonna call Wilder AJ out, like, cause he know he ain't gonna fight. He can't beat them. But you only call motherfuckers out who you think, you can fight, you can beat, or some shit. You could take a chance with. But my thing is,
that man know he gonna get paid versus Canelo. He know he ain't gonna win.
Can I respond to that? Can I respond to what he just said?
What's up, Ray? Go ahead, bro.
What's up, man?
What's up, Coach K? What's up, y'all?
Shout out to the MOBC. Where's Clyde in the building?
It's a lot of fights that people have that they know they can't beat. I mean, if it's a money fight, it's a money fight. It's not gonna matter if you can win or lose. Fighting Canelo was a lottery ticket. So why not fight him? It's a lot of people who knew they couldn't beat Floyd, but that was a lottery ticket.
Absolutely.
So why would it be
guess what?
to call that out? Go ahead.
Well, look though, guess what though? But y'all acting like if a motherfucker move up in weight, he can't come back down. Y'all like if he move up, if motherfucker move up, they move back down to weight. You can still call mother. Hey, don't get it twisted. Motherfucker walk around like Spence say he want to go to 160 Canelo. The motherfucker walk around probably 160, 170, 175. So he can drop back down weight because he do it between fights all the time.
That's a
So
Yeah.
fact.
it ain't no problem.
That's a
Right.
fact.
So how big was so Kell Brook could do that too, right? He walk around about 170,
Hey,
whatever,
talk to him.
175.
Right.
How did that turn out? How did that turn out with him in
And
Triple G?
Okay.
How did that
Different fighters
hold
do.
up?
Okay.
so another one, Roy Jones. How
Different
that
fight, my
work
nigga. Different shit.
too? He asked you about Brook, and I'm gonna say how it worked out for Roy Jones. Just to touch everything, history and current. How that work out for those two fighters? Kell Brook going up to fight Triple G, getting his shit smashed, coming back down to fight Earl Spence, and how that worked for Roy fighting heavyweight Ruiz, coming back down, getting stopped by Tarver. How that work out for them?
Talk to him.
See, we got to remember history
But
too. Now,
but you can't measure it, cause my nigga, you can't use triangle theories on shit. It don't work like that in fucking boxing, dog.
Okay.
That
Okay.
theory don't work, dog, in
So
boxing.
you mean so
I'm
you
telling you
mean
that
to
now.
you
okay.
so you
Well,
mean to tell me Canelo could beat Canelo could beat Spence could beat Canelo, but he had a 12-round fight with fat, sloppy looking Mikey Garcia. Are you really being serious right now?
okay, Jamal. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be with you on what you saying. If you could give me a current fighter or a fighter within the last 10 years that's at a high level that have went up to a weight class or two, had major success to fight that big fight out of their weight class, and came back down and was consistently back dominant in their weight class. If you name that fighter for me, I'm kind of gonna be
Andre
with you.
Ward. Andre
What?
Ward. Hold on. What you say? Two weight claim. Okay. You
No,
say
he did a
two
catch
or
weight.
one?
He did a catch weight with You said he went up. Because your question
Yeah,
was who went up
He
and
did
then went back down if they
175.
never went
dominated.
He
back
did
down.
175.
Andre Ward
Yeah,
never went back
he never
down.
went back down. Ward said that, man. We following Ward for years, bro.
Nah, he
Ward
went
said,
down. He retired after that. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, he and Ward.
Okay.
Look, so let's get back to history. Let's get back to
Floyd
facts.
Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo where 155. He came in down, dominated
152.
147 still.
No,
He
that
fought
was
at,
No,
yeah.
that was at 152.
and that wasn't a comeback down
He
because
fought Cotto at
already
154, I think.
Mayweather had already fought De La Hoya at junior middleweight, man. So he already had been there. Fighting Canelo wasn't a foreign concept. He fought Cotto. That matter of fact, I can goddamn argue that Floyd Mayweather damn near better at 154 than 147. Shit, the boy Cotto.
He wasn't even hardly getting hit at 54 except for the Cotto fight.
Hell no, that man beat Cotto, beat De La Hoya, and beat Canelo at 154. I damn near can argue that. Okay, so that went a go back down type of situation. Ward went up there and he told everybody when the Triple G beef was going on, he said, listen, if Triple G, if he don't fight me at 168, if he don't want to move up, I'm getting the fuck on and I'm going up to 175 to pursue Adonis Stevenson. And I'm not fighting Bernard Hopkins. And I'm probably gonna try to fight Kovalev. And he fought his fight and he retired, bro. He never went back down. How did that shit work for Chad Dawson when he fucking went down to chase Ward, came back up and got
Stop.
out by motherfucking AD? You saying it? I get what you saying. We could get a nigga in here that's cold as fuck that can move up and down the weight class, but boy, that shit hard. That be real. You think about niggas.
See, Canelo doing it. Canelo doing the shit now. He ain't gonna stand on
Jamal,
168. You at 175. Canelo doing the shit now.
But
Jamal, you honestly think
got
and being successful.
He's not doing it with the proper weight classes. It's not like Canelo jumped at the full-blown 175 without no weight stipulations. He has weight stipulations with those moves. That's what I'm saying. He's maneuvering it so that it is more comfortable for him. But you can't tell me nobody that has said, man, fuck that, I'm going up 160 and get it the hard way. Bust somebody ass, come back down and say 154, where you at, and have success. You can't name nobody that's doing that, bro. You can't name nobody in the last 10 years. You can't. You talking like, I just said if you say Henry Armstrong, that's a goddamn different story. That motherfucker cold. That's an all-time great. You know what I'm saying? Only person to hold 3 undisputed titles at the same time.
And
Try to you
also zone back then it was same day weigh-in.
What you say?
I said also back then it was same day weigh-in too.
Come on, man. These niggas ain't having. Look, man. Look, I love all eras, but y'all really got to look at some of these throwback fighters just to tweak your mind so you can be like, okay, I get a bigger picture. These niggas ain't that, bro. We just not in the era where we want to see hands, and I get it.
Okay, so you did so those throwback fighters don't did it though, right? So you trying to put a limit on a cap on it playing 10 years ago, but you don't want to put no cap. So you gonna me from
he breaking up,
chopping up, dog.
Chopping up a little bit, Jamal.
He passing through an area or something.
Okay, nice.
In Georgia.
We cooking. We cooking. Jamal, we can't hear you. What to respond to what he's saying real quick.
You in Georgia too, right?
Huh?
You in Georgia too, right?
Yeah, right over here on the east side, Boulder Crest.
Yeah, Jamal out there too.
Oh, Jamal, where you at?
He probably in the country out in one of them woods and shit.
Y'all parts, in Atlanta, that's different. I'm in East Atlanta. But
okay, but yeah,
to respond,
you in East Atlanta.
Yeah,
you ain't in East Atlanta. You live in East Atlanta.
Yeah, Boulder Crest. I'm right over here by Cedar Grove. I went to Tower High School, bro. Mama stayed on Glenwood. These big facts. Used to go to the Megaplex in the 285 flea market. What you talking about? I am in Atlanta. God damn it! Like I joined the military out motherfucking South DeKalb Mall. Came back recruited out of South DeKalb Mall in my 9 school. We got there Tower, Southwest
so
DeKalb,
Jamal,
Cedar Grove, MLK. No, we can talk that stick talk, that Atlanta talk now. That's me,
Jamal.
boy.
See, Jamal, you ain't the only Georgia nigga we can have come through.
Nigga, I'm 107, nigga. Shit, nigga, I Simpson Road.
Man, you're 2000. You're 2000. You graduated in 2000. We graduated 2005 or something.
No, 03. But 05, I fuck with them because they went
shit.
03. I'm 03.
Oh shit. No,
what
dog,
Jamal,
I'm in the 90s graduated, dog.
Yeah, Jamal.
Yeah, what's going on?
Jamal, what class you is? What class you is?
I'm 96.
Okay, and what school you went to?
I went to Crim.
Oh, yeah. I fuck with you, boy. Okay, we're going to have to. Oh, yeah. I'm turning that into an alternative.
Man, I'm straight up out of, man. East Atlanta, Edgewood, man. Little Mexico, man. You know.
Yeah, okay, I fuck with you, boy. Okay, that's what
Little Vietnam.
Yeah, we used to stay, man. We ain't
Old
gonna
school,
take.
man.
Hey, look, take these folks.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? Hey, what's so crazy, Coach K, is Jamal he don't never show up unless it's a Errol Spence debate. Then he like, I gotta show up. I gotta rep for my boy, man.
To be honest, cause that's all I fuck with.
Yeah.
That's all I fuck with, you know. I don't fuck with none of them old mediocre niggas. Spence just showing me he a different level of this shit, man. That nigga, he's something different, man.
But Jamal, you gotta admit, there's some different level of excuses, nigga. On God and them. This is a different level.
I ain't made no excuses for him. Just saying,
I'm just saying.
Let me ask you this. Did he dominate Did he dominate Danny Garcia? Dominate.
He dominated Danny,
3, 4, 5 times.
He dominated Danny. I'm giving him that props, but nigga, this is some next level excuses I'm seeing out here, dog. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm gonna tell you something. When he fight Crawford, that nigga gonna beat Crawford motherfucking ass, boy. YYT. Crawford ain't gonna be able to handle that fucking. Let me. Don't get me wrong now. Crawford, that motherfucker, a terrific fighter though. But guess what though? Spence too relentless. You know, Crawford a little nigga, man. That nigga, he a little nigga, man. That nigga Spence too relentless, man. Crawford ain't gonna be able to keep up with that shit, dog. He can fight now, but just different levels to it, though. Don't get me wrong. Spence gonna put that pressure on this nigga.
Hey, your boy Earl, he was talking like, you lighting the ass and all this shit, and that boy acting like he the big boogeyman now, man. Little dude came up and switched up, man.
You see what they were saying in their interview, but I'll tell you something. When they were both going at it, I was telling them, "But you too light the ass. I'm gonna smash your motherfucking ass." You heard Spence?
He act like that's what I'm saying. He act like he light work.
Right there.
He talked like he light work, but every time people ask him about getting in there with him, you know, this dude got farm animals to raise and shit, and all kind of stuff, dog. So
Jamal, my question is, man,
dog, at the end of the day, my nigga, this chess.
Jamal.
Yeah.
Yeah, duck and
Jamal.
chest, nigga.
What's your bottom line? Cause you know I get you. I see what you saying about Spence, cause you're an East Side boy too, and you like to see hands, and Spence do got hands. And I told you, I think he is the A side when it comes to the business part, but he talking in circles though. So can you explain that to me though? That's the problem I got. Like, how you gonna say you want to be undisputed when Pacquiao and Crawford got a belt? Then you gonna tell us now you want to go ahead and kind of move out the division and fight Canelo.
No, he didn't know. The thing about it, he just saying, but that's the thing, dog. Niggas can do that shit, dog. Like, you know what? Let me go get this bag. That's a big fighter. That's 100,000 people in Cowboy Stadium. That's $5 pay per view, about $1 million, probably that near $1 million pay per view buy. Let me go and secure that bag right there. Let me get that out the way first, whether you win or lose. So I know that at the end of the day, my nigga, this is about money too. Do you think that's for any boss, not just Spence?
Hey, he
Mayweather
want to
did it
go in
for
there,
20 motherfucking years.
Jamal. He want to go in there with Canelo. He want to make sure he come out of there severely concussed, so that when he get in there with Crawford, he can really get up out of there. He gonna be vegetable status. I'm telling you, dog.
Hey, you
Canelo gonna hurt that man.
too, man. If you don't mind, man. I'm finna jump out. Let me share your link, bro, cause you cooking. This is a good show. I found these motherfuckers. I'm looking at the Foul Game. I'm like, boy, these boys over here, Jamal, boy, you talking some good shit. That's why I was like, hold on, what they talking about? So let me get out, share the link, back, so we can get some more people over here, and then you do your thing. I'm gonna come back in. Let me do
That's
this. Let me show you love, bro.
all right. That's a bet.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
You know,
Yeah, go
when
ahead.
Crawford first moved up, it was like, okay, he stopped Horn or whatever. He got one stoppage, and then the next fighter, another stoppage, then the next fighter, another stoppage, and then these dudes realized, wait a minute, Crawford got 5 stoppages, and I'm supposed to be man down, and I haven't stopped anybody in a while. I couldn't even stop Mikey Garcia. And now all of a sudden, I don't know about fighting Crawford. I'm the A side, and we're going to do 60-40, and you on that side, and come to PBC. Yeah, when they realize my man got 5 stoppages in a row, it seems like, let's talk about the business part of it now.
Right. Like Canelo looks more attractive.
Man, you gotta understand. Dude, man, you gotta understand, my nigga. Crawford, I'm telling you one thing about Crawford and talk right now. Niggas been out. Keith Thurman said he wanted to fight him. Hey, you willing to pay. You don't want to pay. Danny Garcia want to fight you, but you didn't want to give him $5 million he asked for, but you turned around and get Khan $7 million. Them niggas wanted to fight. But it always something, my nigga, with this. But y'all don't see that. It always something with company talk with Bob
This is my
Aaron.
response to that Keith
They ain't
Thurman
willing
shit,
to pay. Niggas asking for the fight.
Hey, this is my response to
Niggas
that
want
Keith
to fight.
Thurman shit.
Hey, man, give me 10.
But wait a minute, Khan is a big household name, right? Number one, he's a household name, and number two, Khan
Man,
ain't
ain't no motherfucking household name.
He just
Stop
got finished Canelo. It don't matter though. He just got finished fighting Canelo. That, you know what I'm saying? Who did Mikey Garcia fight that was up to the levels of Canelo?
Hey, let me. I gotta jump back off right quick, man. And y'all keep cooking. I'm gonna jump back on in 5 minutes. I gotta take this call.
All right, Jamal.
Go ahead, Black. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, they don't want to give Crawford any credit, and it's like, oh, well, you got to move to PBC. It's like, why I got to move to PBC? So that you could feed me Ugas and feed me Porter and feed me all these other dudes before I could get to Spence. Nah. We ain't having that.
I mean, Manny Pacquiao went over there trying to chase Floyd. We see how that worked out.
Exactly. You know, he got played. You feel me?
That's what I don't like about PBC. They play games and shit, man. Like, play little silly games. Go get a belt. You know, come over here, sign with us, and then we'll give you, we'll make the fight happen. Don't do it. They just do silly shit, dog.
Right. It's a trip, blood. That's what I'm saying. It's like, man, they don't want to give Crawford his credit. Like I said, they calling him small and he this and that. This dude got 5 stoppages in a row. You can't even say that about Spence. You feel me?
You can't say about Canelo don't even have 5 stoppages in a row. Like, what?
Right. Like, come on.
That's, he doing some different shit. And that's what I be saying about Crawford. Like, I've seen dudes get in there and they'll hurt you, and sometimes you recover, but Crawford hurt you, man. You up out of there, bro.
You out of there. You feel me? Like I
This
don't know
ain't
what's
trying to
going
play.
on. And yeah, and you know, at the end of the day, when it comes to the 147, it's unfortunate that it just so happens that all the top guys are at PBC. That's the only thing that's hurting somebody like Crawford. And at the end of the day, even if he was with PBC, how do we know we would get these fights? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like we don't know.
right. This man talking about that was the what threw me off, man. Like yesterday with the Errol Spence, and I be trying, I know people be thinking like, damn man, this nigga love flaming Errol Spence. I just be trying not to just go in, but I be like, bruh, when he
Yeah,
when
right.
he said this man got to get to the back of the line. I'm like, what the hell you talking about, bro? How can a belt holder get to the back of the line, bro? Like they're at the front. That's
Exactly.
what I thought.
You know, a bell holder that beat the last guy that technically beat Manny Pacquiao. You feel me? And I gotta wait in the back of the line. Come on, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, then on top of that, like I know that he's fought more of the top names at welterweight, but like really his best victory was, I gotta say, the Kell Brook. I mean, that was
Yeah.
and I'm like, Bud Crawford just came off beating him. And of course he ain't fought Porter or Keith in them yet, but
Yep.
come on,
Yep.
man.
It
Bud
is.
Crawford
It
doing
is his
some
best win.
he doing some extraordinary shit. And it's just some extraordinary ducking though that's been going on in 2020, dog.
It is. It is, Mr. Crazy Duck. And that's all I'm saying. It's like, hey, when we get that fight and when that do fight happens, you're gonna see a lot of people switch up on their prediction. Put it that way.
When the Crawford Spence,
When all the people who pick and Spence, when the fight happens, you're gonna see a lot of people switch up on their predictions. Guaranteed.
some crazy shit, dog. I didn't even know why he was there. Like, I mean, he went from talking about I would never show up Crawford fight and questioning why this dude at my fight. But so you comfortable showing up at Canelo fight though? Like, dude,
Yeah,
not even
exactly.
in your division. Like,
And not even in the division. That fight ain't gonna happen. What weight class is it gonna be at? We can't get dude. Canelo ain't going back to 160. All that talk about people want to see him fight Charlo, and I would love to see that, bro. That ain't gonna happen, man. It
Uh-huh.
ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? 168 looked like the easiest route for fucking undisputed, and that's what he gonna do. You know, that's it is what it is.
Yeah.
hey, what do y'all feel Callum Smith could have did different in there, man? I was like, what's wrong with this motherfucker, man? You got wasted height, nigga.
Nothing. He couldn't do nothing. He wasn't gonna beat Canelo on his best day.
I can't say it's nothing he could have done, man. Let me tell you the misconception about Canelo. This dude is built. His head is square. His neck is built for boxing. He's built like a middleweight Mike Tyson. Not to say that the man fight like Mike Tyson. That's not what I'm saying. But the
He
guy,
kind of fought like Mike Tyson last night.
you say what?
He kind of fought like Mike Tyson last night.
You right? Okay, my man. The dude
Shit.
body is built for fucking boxing, man. And the boy is from Mexico, man. That's what they do all day, every day. They don't play basketball. They don't play football. They do soccer and motherfucking fight, man. This man is built for this. This man's still in his 20s. And that man's stocky, sturdy, and strong as hell. Like that dude, I know old boy was taller than him, but if you look at their legs, their shoulders, their back, man, it's a big ass difference.
Yep. Yeah, Coach K. Another thing too. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people want to see Benavidez and Billy Joe Saunders and Andrade. Dude, he gonna mop all of them. Plant. None of them could beat him. They all gonna fight just like Callum
Let's
Smith.
see it
I
though.
guarantee you.
Let's see it though. Like why shouldn't we not see it though? Like we
Yeah,
American
I want
boxing
to see
fans,
it.
bro.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it so he could beat the shit out of all of them.
I want somebody to shut me up because I'm a bet on that shit. If I feel like a certain fighter style can be matched up against Canelo, I'm gonna go with what I feel because I'm just a boxing fan. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why we love this sport. So we don't want them to keep whitewashing our fighters or blackwashing in a sense because they act like they're not there they champions, man. You know what I mean? Like it's sad, bro. But I like the Canelo fight last night. I'm just venting, bro.
Hey, who we got? Wayne talk. What's up, Angel? Ronald?
What's up,
What's good with y'all, man?
What's good,
Yeah,
BHP?
we sent the link out for you, man, and have everybody come over here and show you some love, man. That's what we about.
Shout out to
Oh, I
you,
forgot
dog.
to
I
tell you
appreciate
before I
y'all
came in.
tuning in for this one, man. What's on your mind, Wayne
What's up?
talk? What's your thoughts on yesterday's event?
I thought yesterday was can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought yesterday the Callum Smith fight just went just how I thought it was gonna go. I didn't think Callum Smith was gonna do anything to Canelo. Canelo is too much of an experienced fighter. And yes, people can say Callum Smith was tall and the bigger man, but the way Canelo was built, he's built to move up. That man's body, his shoulders, his back, he's just built to move up, man. He's just like a strong, compact fighter that's built to move up, and his power moves up with him. So I just think Canelo is the pound for pound number one fighter. I have to replace my guy, Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford still to me is got the better skills out of any fighter I see out there, but Canelo got the resume and he's applying it with application, which he's going in there and dominating these guys, and he's fighting the best guys at the division, the champions. So today, Canelo is my pound for pound number one.
Hey, Wayne talk. Hey, Wayne talk. Hey, Wayne talk.
Yeah.
Ain't it funny how Andrade's supposed to be this threat and he ain't fought no level of competition like Canelo?
You say Andrade supposed to be a threat?
Yeah, but he ain't never fought nobody on the level as Canelo has fought.
That's true, but Andrade
You
to
know
me is
what,
still
though?
Andrade is still a threat to me to Canelo because of the style that Andrade has usually give Canelo trouble, because we know Lara gave Canelo trouble and we know Trout gave Canelo trouble. What they had in common, they was tall, athletic, and pretty good on the outside, and that's what Canelo
Yeah.
Yeah,
has
I see
problems
what
with.
they had in common. They didn't throw enough punches to win. That's what they had in common.
But Demetrius Andrade throws punches, and they actually are effective punches. I feel. And as far as him being like not being having a good resume, well, you got to remember like his contract was just starting with Dazn like 2 years ago, but like it is, he's been trying to do this. So why block him out if he got a belt? You see what I'm saying? Like that's a fight that we want
Hey,
as Americans.
I
so
don't
Ronald,
know
like
about
we asked the question before
him
y'all came
blocking.
on.
I don't know about him blocking them. I just remember the fuck shit that Andrade did at 154, and we just gonna forget about that though.
Go
Well,
ahead,
we
bring it
remember
up.
that with the Charlo, yeah.
Go ahead. Let them know in the chat, man. Rascal.
Y'all remember when Andrade was supposed to fight Charlo, and all of a sudden he told the world that he was worth 250,000 or whatever the fuck the price was, and ain't nobody never heard of him. And that fight did never took place because he blatantly ducked Charlo. Blatantly ducked, was a pure duck. And
Jamel,
motherfuckers
yeah.
forgot all about that shit.
Right. I
But
think
And
that's
he
something to do with
was bad.
his
He
promo
left the
situation.
division for a couple of years.
But
are we gonna
160 and
hold
1,
you to the energy today though?
yeah, but present day, this is the kind of thing that we was talking about before y'all came on. Like, that's the dilemma. When somebody want to unify, when it's like money gets in the way of them actually fulfilling their goal. It's like, I can't take your belt because you don't bring enough money.
That's facts. That's
Yeah,
facts.
Like,
You
I
speaking
mean,
facts. That's facts.
right? Because they say, get a belt. Like Spence said, get a belt. Tank said, get a belt. You know what I mean? Loma told Tio, get a belt. But in that case,
And Loma
Loma fought him.
stood by
Loma
his
actually
word
fought him
too.
though.
Loma
yeah,
stood by his word.
yep,
Facts. Shout out to Angel, man. Yeah, man. I mean, he actually kept his word. That's why I respect Lomachenko. Even though he lost, at least he still kept his word. Homie got the
You
strap.
know what
He
though?
got in there
You know
with him.
what though? Lomo didn't really have a choice because think about it, Tink Tank was ducking him for 2 years. So I
He
mean, who
said he
was
didn't have a
Lomo
choice.
gonna fight? Who was Lomachenko gonna fight? Like I understand like the TFL got the fight, but like who was Lomo really gonna fight? Like, he ain't had no choice but to fight
No,
somebody.
Loma, that was his goal, man. He wanted to be. He would have fought. What's the dude? Comey. If Comey would have won, see, his goal was to be undisputed. He just came up short. He was trying to get
Okay.
all the belts, but that's just how that went. But I just
And
don't see. It's just amazing how they use the money excuse when a guy is trying to unify. He say he want to be undisputed, but then people will make excuses and say, well, he ain't got to unify with him because dude don't sell. He don't. Nobody know him. Like what?
and technically, I did not lose. Bob Arum, did you paid the judges, the Pharisee, to um, destroy me?
Oh,
But I come back, and the reason for the season is me.
Right.
Yeah, man, we
got you.
gotta
This the season.
understand too that
Caesar's greetings, nigga.
This
what
the
Canelo,
season Lomachenko.
Hey, so what
Canelo.
do y'all think about what Lomachenko said, man? What's y'all thoughts on him?
Oh, he a sucker.
He's full of
He a,
shit.
But real quick, just to
Oh
close on,
shit.
man, we gotta think
Go
about
ahead.
how old it is. Like I said, man, this man is what just turned 30. And look at where he at. Like he literally just turned 30. He just came out of his 20s. And he look at everything he's accomplished before the age of 30. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
it
And it's
is.
at
Yeah, I
least
mean, I shit.
4 years. He ain't got no deterioration on himself. Like the thing is, people don't understand. Andrade, Charlo, Benavidez, Plant, Canelo ain't got a rush. Canelo is just
Yeah.
turned 30, bro. He ain't got he younger than what? Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, or about the same age at least. That shit crazy, man. That boy.
Everybody saying Canelo get a tune-up next fight. Like I don't see that as being like an excuse because he on that serious lucrative contract. It's like I
I
feel
mean,
like he should.
Canelo technically don't fight tune-ups, but I mean, when they talked about the Abney Yildirim shit, I was confused. I'm like, how the hell he gonna fight a tune-up all of a sudden when he just been fighting champ after champ after champ? So my guess is he gonna go right to another champ, Billy Joe or Caleb Plant,
Mm.
unless they duck him or something.
Oh, no question. Yeah, 168. Yeah, I get that part because
He's
you
trying to
know
be
what, man.
undisputed. So that's
I
why
want to see G.
Demetrius is trying to
I want to see GG
Demetrius trying to
versus.
intercept right now.
Yeah.
I want to see GG versus Demetrius. That's what I want to see right
Nah, that ain't gonna be. That's not gonna be a good fight.
I think that's a good one. Because not for GGG, but Andrade needs to get to
He
build.
needs the name,
Yeah, he needs to start expanding his resume, bro. Enough
but
is
I'm just saying Triple G ain't gonna fight him though.
okay. Well, now
now. He
that's
should though.
reasonable. That's reasonable, but he got to expand his resume. We got to get you a.
Unification.
We got to get you a. We got to get
I
you
mean, if he
a
can't get the Charlo, he can't get Triple G. If he can't get Canelo, if he can't get Billy Joe, where the hell do he go?
facts.
Ooh, yeah, facts.
So
Hey,
what else name out there can he get when these guys like are declining him at every chance? Like
who
we
declined?
can't hold
Man,
that against him.
it's got to be one of those names. It got to be one of those names because they fell in him if they don't get him one of those names.
That's the only thing I find contradictory is people say he need to fight somebody, and then the people that he be wanting to fight, that's a name, they decline it.
Yeah,
Then they
but
say, oh well,
Yeah,
he got to fight somebody.
it's too
yeah,
much.
he was digging in, my bad, y'all. I just want to say this real quick.
Go ahead.
He was digging in Billy Joe Saunders' ass the other day. He was like, yo, on Twitter, he was like, yo, bitch made motherfucker, come see me. Like he was on some real shit.
He trying to get that belt before Canelo get it. He want Billy Joe to pick him before Canelo pick,
Yep.
because that's why it's gonna force the damn fight with Canelo if he get that 168 belt. We got somebody named Phil. Let me let him cook.
Yeah, that's my boy Big Phil. That ain't the big. Let me see, Phil. Oh, I don't know who that is.
Shout out to 1-2 Kid.
Yeah, so man, Lomo, a real sucker for them excuses that he got. And ain't nobody accepting that. Ain't nobody accepting the excuses no more as a boxing fan. And the reason we shouldn't accept none of that is because we pay for this shit. We put these guys on the map. It's a niche sport.
Hey, real quick, Coach.
Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off, man. Hey, is it a way for me to upgrade while I'm live, or do I gotta wait?
Oh, you got the 6-man thing.
I got some people in the background. I'm like, fuck. I should have just. If I would
Hey,
have known it was
Black,
gonna be like that, I would have upgraded before I did it.
Black,
Pick it
So,
up.
Black.
You
I'm gonna jump
blowing
off
up,
and I'm
block.
gonna listen.
hold
Black,
up.
You
I'm gonna
blowing
jump
up.
off
I'll jump
and I'm gonna
off
listen.
too.
I'm gonna say
I'll
something.
I'm gonna
jump
jump
off
off,
too.
Black. I'm
Oh,
gonna
go
be
ahead.
in the chat.
Yeah, okay. Somebody jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off real quick.
My bad. I was just trying to get everybody the opportunity to just be on at the same
But
time and shit.
this out, bro. We all brothers here. This shit,
No doubt.
we finna bust this internet open. So I'm gonna advise you when you going live, I'm gonna show love. I'm gonna get people over here if I can. If
Well,
you
vice
can
versa then. Shit.
upgrade the package, because I was using the 6-man, and that
Mhm.
10-man package is worth it. You can just pay like $25 for the little shit, and it's better. But bro, if you do it, we gonna be here for you. That's real talk,
Yep.
and that's
Real
my boy
talk.
Wayne talk. And let's do our thing, man. Go ahead, cook.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that then. Shit, I'm gonna do that. Shit, when I'm done watching these games and shit, I'll just go ahead and upgrade so that next
You
week
know
we get
what?
it cracking.
You know what? The Canelo fight to me last night was better than what I expected, though. Man, he was showing all the artillery last night. I was shocked, like how he was busting that dude up.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
he
gonna give
just
him
kept
my
walking
props
to
on
him.
that.
I just felt Callum. I don't know what his game plan was, but homie was fighting real hunched over. He was fighting to the height of Canelo. He wasn't,
Yeah,
he wasn't setting nothing up, man. He just really jabbed. He was getting out jabbed by Canelo and shit. I was like, damn, man, what the fuck?
Mm.
But
yeah. The
I ain't
first
taking
part
nothing
of the
away from
fight.
Canelo because the nigga can really scrap. He can really
Yeah,
scrap.
Yeah, the
Canelo,
first part of the fight, Canelo didn't figure him out as quick. So I thought Canelo was susceptible to getting hit with one of his punches, but then Canelo figured that shit out, man. He was like walking through him, man. It's crazy how he was walking through him. The second part of the fight.
Hey, we got the homie 1-2 and Phil still in the background. So
Yo,
I'll
um
get off. I'll get back in the chat, man.
I'm up in this thing, man.
Bill in that thing. It's 6 of us on deck.
hey Phil, whatever's on your mind, you can punch in whenever. And we'll shout out to 1-2, man, just coming on.
Yeah, this
Yo,
home.
check this out, man. I just want to comment on. I'm not even gonna get the Lomachenko situation no energy, man, because it doesn't deserve no energy. You dig what I'm saying? But
Oh,
as
so
far as Canelo Alvarez, man, last night, to me personally, he proved that he's the best fighter in the world. At the end of the day, he got in there with Smith. Smith is just not just some regular champion. Smith can scrap, man, and
mhm,
Canelo made him look average. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was easy work for this kid, man. As you guys mentioned, man, he's accomplished a whole lot of stuff at a very, very young age. You know, 50 something fights. You know, three division champ. Some say four division champ. Just all depends on who you're talking to. Man, last night, man, it really looked like it was off like a movie scene, man. How he was just walking this dude down, hands down. This guy was throwing punches. It's like Canelo knew they were coming before he even made. It was ridiculous, man. Last night,
yeah,
to me, Canelo right now is the pound for pound guy. He's number one. No disrespect to Terrence Crawford, but um, to me, this guy is going hard to be beat, man. It's going to be hard to beat Canelo Alvarez. And they got a lot of cats I want to see him fight, but at the end of the day, that dude really impressed me last night. His defense has gotten better. He out jabbed this guy. He did from every aspect of every angle of the fight. Canelo Alvarez outperformed Smith. You understand what
The
I'm saying?
jab was on 100.
I agree.
Canelo's
The
100%.
jab was
jab,
on.
the jab. It was crazy. Uh, I don't know if Smith. I don't know if Smith came in there to just get the payday. I don't know what the situation is, but what I saw with my own two eyes was Canelo Alvarez really separating himself from the pack last
Yeah,
night. Because Smith is a hell of a fighter. At the end of the day, man, you gotta, it's a lot of cats out there for Canelo Alvarez to fight. Um, so he's got to the point in his career where he could do whatever he wants, man, and he's put that work in. So I think he should do whatever he wants. So we'll see how that wraps up, how that unfolds for him, man. But he's definitely becoming a transcendent talent, man, without a doubt.
yeah,
Do you
dog.
think that Canelo's next fight would be somebody of an American liking? Like, you think he'll fight somebody like a Caleb Plant or Benavidez
He gonna
next?
unify. He gonna try to unify. So it's gonna be Plant or the WBO belt, the Saunders,
Well,
Billy
let me
Saunders
say
belt.
this right here. What I think personally is because considering Canelo is not dealing with Oscar De La Hoya anymore,
Mm.
Mm,
I think it'll be. I think for whatever reason, this is what I feel. I don't know this for sure, but I think he kind of has Eddie Hearn kind of in his corner, helping him as far as making fights. You
Mhm.
know,
we know that he has his own promotional team in Canelo Alvarez, but really Oscar never his only use honestly was just helping Canelo make the fights, knowing the business side. Not saying Canelo doesn't, but of course these guys are a lot more experienced than him. I
Shit,
think he has somebody.
hey,
I think he has Eddie Hearn now helping him with that, because he's still fighting on the zone. And now that I know he has a guy that really will work for him, that
Mm,
honestly, I think Eddie Hearn, whenever he works with a fighter, he has their best interest at heart. I think
right,
we will get whatever Canelo wants. If Canelo wants to unify, um,
right.
at whatever division he decides to go to, that's exactly what's going to happen.
yep.
So I think he has
How about
somebody
how
that's
about
going to
this?
So
work with him.
that Coach Phil, Big Phil. So with that being said, do you think he gonna stay fighting on the zone platform, or he gonna be just moving around, Showtime here and there, go to ESPN here and there, like, cause he really a free agent, but y'all think he gonna, because his loyalty and his relationship with Eddie Hearn, he just gonna stay fighting on that platform?
Well, see, for me personally, this is the key about Eddie Hearn, right? And this is what makes him such an amazing and smart businessman. Is because you know, technically, he's the front runner, he's the face of the zone, but at the same time, he still has contract obligations to other networks. You understand what I'm saying? So clearly him working with the zone doesn't prohibit him for working with other networks. You see what I'm saying? So basically he could take Canelo and go wherever he wants to go, but it'll probably be easier just to sit there and work with the zone. But I mean, at the end of the day, Eddie is technically a guy that's in a wonderful position.
Yeah, he freelancer, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, dog.
Exactly.
Promote.
Exactly.
Eddie Hearn is
So
lurking in the
he
dark.
he's
So,
made it to where he hadn't boxed himself in at all. And
all right, so
that's a great move.
hey Phil, I'm gonna stay on you, man, real quick. Hey Ronald,
Yeah,
can I bring in Tony Reviews?
no
And
problem.
if somebody jump off, I'll bring you back on, bro.
Great
Let
Sunday
everybody get a
talk,
chance.
y'all.
I'm gonna be
Sunday
upgraded
talk.
on the next one for sure.
Shout out to Finkley.
1, 2. So the question I was gonna ask, and shout out to Tony Reviews coming on. Staying on that topic, man. What's your thoughts on Errol Spence when he was asked certain questions about facing Bud Crawford? Like, what's your thoughts on it? I got Coach K's response. I didn't get yours yet.
Mine?
I'm
You
gonna
ask.
go to Phil first, and then we're gonna go to you, Tony, and then 1, 2.
Well, he was asked a certain question. Of course, he was asked about Bud Crawford. A lot of people saying that he doesn't want to mention Bud Crawford, but clearly to me, last night he was vocal in how he and his team is trying to get the fight done. I mean, it's no secret that Terrence Crawford is in the upper echelon of the pound for pound, but as I keep mentioning, he's not the number one welterweight in the world. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence is, and
So yesterday's interview,
let
you
me
got you go ahead.
let me answer. Yeah. So to me, it sounds like he wants to fight. He said, "Hey, take the 60-40 or the 70-30 or whatever it is that we offer you." I mean, to me, what it sounds like is that he
But
knows
why
that
is he
he's
at
the
the
number
back of the
one.
line?
You say what?
He said Bud Crawford's got to get to the back of the line though. So why does a bell holder got to get to the back of the line? That's my question.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, to me, what I took away from the conversation is that he will fight Bud Crawford. He said, "Hey, if he wants to make the fight in 2021, now this is just a couple of weeks away. You understand what I'm saying? He has to take the 60-40. So what it sounds like to me is, guess what? One more fight and possibly a Bud Crawford fight. I don't know what anybody else took away from it, but he said 2021, if he takes the 60-40, 70-30, whatever we offer him, the fight can get done. No problem. I mean, it's just all depending on what Bob Arum and Bud Crawford wants to do.
Okay. So we'll go to Tony
But
Reviews
yesterday,
and we'll open it up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Who was that?
this Wayne talk. But yesterday he said he changed from 60-40 to 70-30, and then he said whatever he got to accept whatever we willing to give him. To me, this is look.
I
Listen,
was
I
gonna reserve
understand.
flame, Wayne, until everybody got theirs in. I was trying to like wait for that, but go ahead, Wayne. Go ahead, give him the smoke, man.
I was My thing is this: if Crawford and Spence are serious about making this fight, man, they just need to get in the room with their representatives, sit down, make the fight. Stop. putting out numbers in the media, the 60-40, now 70-30, and then it's whatever we willing to give you. To me, that's you can't disrespect the fighter to the point to where say whatever we're willing to give you. Because yes, Terrence Crawford is not the number one welterweight, but he does bring credentials to the table. He does bring credibility to the table. So you can't disrespect the man totally and say we're gonna give you whatever we willing to, whatever we want to give you. Sit
B
down,
talk.
make a respect. Hold on. Let me finish.
No, I
Sit
got you.
down.
I'm gonna ask you a question though.
Hold on. When
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
finish,
let you
when I
finish,
finish,
bro. I'm just saying I'm
you
gonna
can
ask
ask
you
me
a
questions.
question.
I
Chill.
just want to finish real
Yeah,
quick. Just
yeah.
real
Go ahead.
quick. So to me, just sit down, and then both of y'all come up with a reasonable number for each one. Yes, Crawford. Yes, Spence can get the most money. Yes, he can. But at least make the man a reasonable offer where you're not disrespecting the man. That's all I'm saying.
Well, look, this is what I'm saying right here, B talk. I don't think 60-40 is disrespecting the man. To be honest with you, I really don't. Um, you got to think about it. At the end of the day, when you talk about Earl Spence Jr., this guy really does have several options that he can pursue. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not a knock on Crawford. It's
70-30
just
is
ho-
disrespectful. 70
no,
30 is
hold up. I
disrespectful.
said, hold up, man. He said 60-40, 70-30, whatever we going. It was all one statement. So don't isolate one thing. Come on, man. You better than that. Let's
No,
chill on
no.
that.
I said
So
he's
hold on.
going
Hey,
down
hold up.
more in his money as he
I
talks.
let you finish. I
Did he
let you
say
finish, my
70-30
brother.
though? Did he say 70
I
30?
let you, bruh. It was, I just, B talk. I said it was all one statement. He
Okay,
said
so I'm
60-40.
pinpointing the 70-30
Oh
because I
my
say that's
God.
disrespectful.
Okay. All right, bro. Let me finish. Bro. He said 60-40. I also said he said 70-30. And he also said whatever we're going to offer you. I didn't discount any of that. You isolated the 70-30. I said the complete sentence, okay? From the very jump. Now, back to my point. You have to understand that 60-40 to me personally isn't disrespectful to Terrence Crawford. You understand what I'm saying? Earl Spence Jr. does have a lot of options that he can pursue at this point in time. Nobody's talking about Terrence Crawford fighting against a Canelo Alvarez. You got to think about it, man. Let's be real about this.
Other than
If
Canelo, though,
if
who?
if hold on 1 second. If and I mean the fight's being talked about at the end of the day. If EJ happens to get the Pacquiao fight next, right? He's a 3 belt holder now at 147 pounds. And this Canelo fight really gets momentum. Do you think he fights Crawford or you think he goes up and fights Canelo, the true pound for pound #1 guy
I
right
told
now?
you yesterday
Canelo
I
denied
think
the
he fight
fight.
Canelo.
Canelo
If
said
he beat
he's
Pacquiao, he
not
gonna
interested
fight
in the
Canelo.
fight.
So I mean, but he does have these options though, is what I'm explaining to you.
Not
So
really. He said
I,
one
I think I
But
statement.
my
think he should
question,
take
real quick.
I mean,
the 60-40.
let
Okay,
Tony
real
review his
quick. My
thought.
question is though, you talking about the Canelo, he does have options or whatever, but his options, and he made it clear that he wants to be the undisputed champion at 147. So my question is, why do you have to put that to the back when that's supposed to be your main goal? Canelo is
Well,
not gonna make you undisputed at 147.
Because it ain't his
2021
goal.
though.
It ain't his
Yeah,
I
goal.
know we want to isolate a lot of the stuff that he said last night, to the
Right.
back, but he absolutely said 2021. I don't know why y'all not. It's like y'all's choosing to listen to certain
Uh,
stuff. He
all right.
said 2021 the fight can get done. Take the 60-40,
But
70-30,
I gotta
whatever we
agree
offer
with
you.
Wayne talk when he said that's to say whatever we want, whatever we decide to give you, that's
Yeah.
disrespectful,
I
dog.
We get
I
that.
mean, but what obligation does he have to respect this man? Like he don't have to respect
Hold
Terrence
on.
Crawford.
let me
No sense.
like
I
this.
mean,
I'm
all
gonna
right,
hit
go ahead, Tony.
Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think this is the biggest point that's being missed. Why did Floyd Mayweather Jr. become a billionaire? Why is he a billionaire? Because he took the backseat to everything Oscar De La Hoya wanted. Oscar got the pot, he got the gloves, he got the venue. He got to pick every fucking thing about the fight. And you know what Mayweather did? He fell back and let him have it because he knew in his heart that he could beat Oscar. And because he beat Oscar, he got everything Oscar ever had and then made more. That's my problem with Bud. Look, here's the bottom line. I believe Bud Crawford will dominate and embarrass Earl Spence Jr. That's what I believe. But when it comes to finances, you don't do pay-per-views like Earl Spence, and you don't make the money he makes. So what you need to do is fall the fuck back,
Let Earl Spence get the bigger hand. I don't care if it's disrespectful or not. If it's a 70-30, take the 70-30, whoop his ass, and then you get to fight Canelo. Then you get to fight Manny Pacquiao. Then you get to have all the options in the world. In my opinion, I think it's a duck on Bud's side, because if Bud really believes he can beat
Oh
him,
my
hold
God.
on, Black.
Wow.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
God
If
damn.
if Bud really believes he can beat him, then take whatever he offers you just to beat his ass.
So you agree with Earl Spence what he said? Just take whatever we give you.
Yes.
I
Yes.
say the 60-40. Realistic, I think he
No,
means 60-40.
I'm saying Floyd Mayweather did it. Why can't Bud? If
Listen.
Floyd did it, why can't Bud? There's been many boxers who have taken the back seat.
Hey, listen, I agree with that. That's 100, and I agree with both sides.
Floyd wasn't a champ in the same weight class with
Listen,
De La Hoya at that time. He was done.
But it still applies, and I
But-
agree with both sides. But I'm just saying, after what I heard last night, I can't personally believe that the motherfucker is enthused about fighting no Terrence Crawford. To me,
I agree with you, Coach.
Yeah.
Hold on, let him finish. Let Coach finish.
What we gotta do is, look, what I'm saying is, so I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna get back. And when I speak, I just don't want to be interrupted by nobody. Don't ask me no questions or nothing. Go ahead. I'm gonna go after you.
I want to say, my bad for interjecting.
No. Go ahead.
But here's the thing. I agree with you. I don't think Spence wants to fight him. But that's all the more reason, if you're Bud, to call him on his bluff. If he calls 70-30, say, cool, we'll do 70-30, and then fucking put him on the spot.
Look. Look. This is what the deal is right here. Earl Spence. We take Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, the first thing that everybody says is what? Bud Crawford ain't marketable. Okay. So what is he trying to do? He's trying to get his money. Spence is trying to get his money and saying, well, I'll take 70-30, right? And why is he trying to do that? Because he's trying to cash out, because he knows he gonna take an ass whooping. There's a chance he's gonna take an ass whooping in that fight. So he's trying
Did he
to
not
get that
say
money.
60-40 too, though?
Can I speak? Can I speak though? He said 60-40 in response. He said 60-40 in response to what Earl said, but nobody wanted to address that. Who was the first one to bring that up? Earl Spence. How long has this been going on? 2-3 years? And now everyone want to use, oh, well, Canelo, he got options. He got Canelo. He ain't got Canelo. Canelo said he ain't leaving 168. All right? So if he ain't leaving 168, what's Earl going to do? He going to pull a Mikey Garcia and duck that smoke in his weight class and jump up and say, oh, well, I lost to the bigger guy. Oh, okay, whatever. I did it for greatness. Is that what he going to do? The same way Mikey ducked Loma?
That's what they usually do. And that's
Right.
what I'm
The
saying.
same thing Carol Brook did a couple of years ago.
This is what I'm saying.
Same thing Carol Brook did.
Hey, listen. So I agree with Earl Spence being a senior man and being able to request a bigger split. That's just like right. That's honorable. Now,
that's true.
Crawford got to take a reasonable fucking haircut, but I can't tell this man to fucking strip all the way down to fucking some 80-20 or whatever the fuck he feel like. That man's still grown, and he got to do his career how he feel. He's already established that he's cleaned out 135, 140, which has nothing to do with welterweight, but that man got a track record of making fights and cleaning out divisions.
Right.
Earl Spence don't have that track record yet. He's trying to get there, and he do got to get his respect because he is unified champion. We get that, but based on the shit that he said for me last night, and y'all can have this shit, I don't think the motherfucker is really about that smoke, and I got to get more information because he double talking. I just don't. Guy talking about he wants to get out.
He's not even reasonable about the pricing. He's not even being reasonable about the pricing. Like I say 55-45 or 60-40 is a stretch, but let go.
60 or 40 is to me is good.
Right. I say, but let it go. Let it call him on his bluff. But 70-30, and I don't care what anyone say. Well, he said it in one statement. If you're gonna say it in one statement, all you trying to do is slide that shit in there and say, "Oh no, I've been said 70-30."
But this the
you know
thing.
what I mean? Come on, man.
Been known this though.
Whatever we decide to give him.
We
Yeah.
knew Spence didn't want to fight him when Bud ran up on him. He said, "I'm gonna take the easy route.
Right.
I'm gonna fight Porter. I'm gonna."
Exactly.
You
Now,
Then
but
what I'm
Tony,
trying
now
to
you,
say,
but Tony, now you over here talking about Bud ducking now.
No, no.
what I'm trying to say is, but check
What I'm
this out.
saying,
Yo,
Black,
Tone, I don't mean to
what I'm-
cut you off, but I gotta say this, and then I'll let y'all cook on this. How long has he gotta be in the back of the line? He's been in the back of the line for 2-3 years. Now,
Hey, whoever in the car got the little,
But
it's some
listen to
echo,
what I'm
man.
saying, though. What I am saying is this. I believe Spence is scared of Bud, but Bud is not going to get him in the ring for a 60-40. He might not even get him in the ring for a 70-30. If Bud really wants to be the man of the division, then he needs to give Spence whatever the fuck he's asking for, get in there, beat his ass, and take all his fucking money for every fight after that. This is just one fight. Bud's got multiple fights left in him. All
I
he's
got
got to
you.
do is
But I
whoop
can't
his
ask
ass,
him.
get him in the ring.
Yeah,
Tony,
but I think
can't ask a man. I can't ask a man to want to do that shit. Like I can't, bro. Let's keep it 100. Real nigga talk. Fuck all the boxing shit. I can't ask another grown man to goddamn be reduced down to nothing. The fuck are we talking about? And then this nigga want to
Right.
beat your ass. He
Coach,
talking about he want to beat your.
let me
That
ask you
man
this.
saying he
Let
want
me
to
ask you
beat
this.
your ass, and you still talking shit. Talking about I want to 70-30.
Right.
Zone. Let me ask you something, Zone. Hold up, Zone.
Out.
I hear you lit, Zone. Let me ask you something.
Go ahead, Phil.
And this is a question for you. Do you think 60-40 is reasonable for Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr.?
Absolutely. The math. Look,
Okay.
the math is there because listen.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's all us went basic math. 3 belts on the line. Both of them bring cachet into the division. Pound for pound superstar, the best welterweight in the division. Okay, that's a reasonable 60-40 split based on the social tag of it, right? Pound for pound versus the best in the division. The second thing is you take 3 belts and divide the shit up and do the math. You talking about 66-33 type shit. So 60-40 is right on time. Anything under 66-33, man, is you fucking capping, Earl. You fucking capping, bro.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then,
Okay.
Nah, so hold up. So that was my question for you right
went
there.
down and said, "What we
Hold on.
want to
That's
give him." Like, come on,
this
man.
hold up. This is why I asked Coach the question. Is because I personally think 60-40 is a fair split. Now, anything else that he says after that, I do think that he's capping. You understand what I'm saying?
But
I mean, but that's not what the conversation is about.
no,
I,
I got hold on for a second. Right there, pause. That's what they saying. And he said, not only did he say 60-40, me and you agreement when he say 60-40. Then he opened his mouth to say 70-30 and whatever we want. That's where the problem come in at, right there. And that's what everybody's saying on the line. So, Tony, when you say he's ducking, I get you on the 40. But to say the man got to take whatever the fuck he like, I can't. That's cap, man. Earl Spence.
I don't agree with him having to take whatever he like. I think you should value him where I think his value is currently. And right now, I think his value is currently at a 60-40 split. To me, you know, you can argue for more, but I think at the bare minimum, he needs to get at least 40%. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So at the end of the day, if he's trying to go into negotiations and he's really trying to say 70-30, I mean, that's just ridiculous. He knows that the fight's not going to happen at 70-30. So I do think that's all cap, to be honest with you. But 60-40 to me is cool.
You gave listen, what options you gave him.
Let me get this out so I can really explain what I'm trying to say, okay?
But listen, he gave the man 4 options, bro. Hold on, check this out. We all agree, and you got it. We all agree that 60-40 is goddamn reasonable. Okay? Saying whatever is ridiculous. So the options is he could take whatever he like, 70-30. Those 2 options are just stupid. And then he himself will go up to fight Canelo, which means he's ducking Crawford. That's 4 options, and 3 of them are fucking stupid as hell in regards to the fight. That's how I calculate how a motherfucker ducking. Based on all the options you get, because that shit in your heart, bro. That shit in your heart. If you really want to smoke with this nigga like you was chasing Keith Thurman around, like, oh, I want to make all these provisions to fight Keith Thurman. I want to make all these provisions to fight Sean. He wanted to do all that shit when he was coming up. The dude capping, man, and Canelo gonna stop his ass if he go up there and fight him.
Well, Canelo.
Hey, real quick, Somebody in the chat, Layden Evelyn just said, y'all didn't keep the same energy when Joshua had said 60-40 with 3 belts. Yeah, some of y'all niggas didn't keep the same energy though, dog. Keep
What
it a
they been?
stack.
What they?
But
What
here's
they?
my point though. This is my point. This is my
Hey,
point.
who is
Listen,
Leighton Evelyn talking about though?
Yeah, what they? I'm confused on that,
Who
I
bro.
don't know.
they talking somebody specific on the chat
point.
or what?
I don't know. They just threw it out there, but I know it is true though.
Okay,
True
what they?
Oh,
story.
okay. I'm just trying to figure out if they talking to somebody in the chat. I ain't say it, Coach. You say it.
Nah, I'm trying to explain. So give.
Oh,
So everybody on the panel think that was fair. If you got 3 belts, 60-40 is okay for you to demand.
yeah,
Oh,
I
you
do. I think that's
Okay.
absolutely okay.
with
100%.
my AJ and Wilder negotiation, that shit right there.
Yeah, that's what she talking about.
Oh man, fucking Wilder know he had to take a haircut too, man. This man was fucking sitting over here on man. Wilder bitch ass know what he had to do, man. All that slick talk, man. These niggas know what it is. You got 3. It's 4 belts out there, motherfucker. If you got 1, you know what the percentage is, motherfucking 4. That's 25%. That's why these niggas need to go to school, man. Because these motherfuckers are dumb. And these promoters are working their ass because they don't know basic economics and how to basically talk. That's why they got to pay out all this money to have motherfuckers tell them some simple shit that real motherfuckers already know because they stupid. That shit be
Yep.
pissing me the fuck off, man.
But
So
this is
hey, I
my
seen
point
somebody
though.
in the chat put that Thurman was ducking for 10 million.
All right. Like, listen to this. Listen to this point I'm trying to make, okay? Sometimes you have to take what looks as a loss to get ahead. So, what I mean by that is, let's say you're used to making $2 million a fight, right? And I tell you, you're only going to get $1 million if you fight me. So, you take $1 million loss. However, if you beat me, instead of you making $2 million every fight that you have, you now start making $5 million a fight every fight after me. Well, maybe it might be smart just to take the 1 million to fight me, beat my ass. Now instead of you making 2 million every fight, you're making 5 million every fight. So you end up making more money.
But
That's
Crawford
my
got
point.
options though, dude. You see, hold on, look.
But it doesn't matter. It's
No,
about
no,
what
no, yes, it do.
you the best
Finish.
in the
Okay, finish.
long run. It's the end game that matters.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
his ass in the ring, beat his ass, and make more money.
Bro, first of all, Spence ain't fucking goddamn Mayweather or Canelo or Cotto. This nigga ain't no fucking body. Let's stop with the dumb shit. Let's
Yeah,
bring
they
it
keep acting
all the
like
way
he a
back.
super
Let's
fucking
let's
pay-per-view
Right.
star and shit.
let's bring this motherfucker all the way back. We talking like this nigga Mayweather in the division, and this nigga Earl Spence got all these options, or he the man. No, bro, he's just a regular 147 pounder that we happen to fucking like, and we want to see the fight, bro. Really, them two being
Thank
cash
you.
cows is based on them two fighting. That's why we
Right.
want to see.
Facts.
That's right. It's
Because
a, it's
I
it's
agree,
it's
bro.
the matchup that's gonna make money.
That's that matchup.
Crawford can start playing the Canelo game, man. And Thurman did the same shit. When Thurman was knocking motherfuckers out, he was like, oh, they were like, would you go up? He said, there's always Canelo. I want Floyd Mayweather. Man, come on, bro. Come
Hey,
on.
and you talking about a 6-time world champion in 3 divisions, and you telling this motherfucker to get to the back of the line and take less and take less and keep taking less. It's like, yo, man, how many losses can this dude take when all he's doing is winning?
Adrian Broner gets his ass whooped every fight, but he makes more money than the people he fights. Why is
Right.
that? He brings
Right. But this goes
It's
back
not
to the same point
not
that
about
I made before. If
Oh.
that's the case, if the case is how many asses you putting in the seats, if here we go, I got the perfect comparison. If that's the case, is Loma A side or B side against Tank? Thank you. Why you got to think about it?
Yeah, that's a good question. Tony?
Tony, are you there?
Like, that's a body.
If you like to make a call,
I can't hear shit.
Oh, my bad.
It's fucking up my audio.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that question to make your audio fuck up. It always
What
happens.
is that?
When a motherfucker asks a tough question, but the audio go out real motherfucking
One,
quick.
two. Say the question again. Say the question.
I said, if that's the case, if it's about putting asses in seats, then who's A side, Lomachenko or Tank Davis if they fight?
oh shit.
It would be Tank Davis because he makes more money. I'm sorry. It's all about money. This is why females be complaining in boxing that they don't make no money because they can't put no
Wait,
asses.
1, 2. The scenario was if he still had his belts.
Yeah.
And you saying Tank will be the A side, Tony Reviews?
I'm saying when it comes down to A or B side, in my opinion, it is financial. It's whoever can make the most money, not who has the most accolades or who the better supposed fighter is.
Yeah,
Who's
but
the A
that's the
side? Timo
problem,
Fimo or
though.
Davis? Who the A side is? Timo Fimo or Davis? Tank Davis.
That's a good question.
That's
That's
a good question.
To me, any of them guys at lightweight, Tank Davis would be the A side because he makes more money. Period.
Anybody at lightweight?
Oh, now the Timo fight that boy
Yeah.
on that Heisman Trophy weekend. See, hold on now. See, y'all, look.
Over Ryan, he A side over Ryan.
Listen, if Lopez, see with them, they so green that it depends on the location. If we take this thing to New York, right, and we do Heisman weekend, you know, y'all know how it go, what Timo like to do. If we do it there, I feel like that's Lopez thing. If we take this thing to Atlanta or Baltimore and we do it that way with the Floyd Mayweather cachet on it, it could be Tank. See, they too green to really split
Right.
this. And that's what
Right. So what happens when it goes to Vegas?
What you say in Vegas?
Yeah.
What about Vegas? Vegas just
what if you take it? What if you take it to Vegas, neutral ground?
Oh, if you take it in, okay, if you took it to Vegas, then that's gonna be Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather is Tank's promoter. Floyd got the cachet. Floyd got the city on lock. If you want money from that city and that state and you want to get the benefits, then you got to play it smart. See, that's
so let's face the facts. If you fighting Tank Gonna be A side because of Floyd.
He could. It depends on the scenario. If it's outside of New York, and if Lopez was to do what he's doing, and I like this, keep fighting on Heisman Trophy weekend, bro. That shit is A1. I like when that nigga fight on that because it give you a whole bunch of shit to do, and keep that thing in New York, bro, and do your little flip and all that kind of shit. If he does that and he keep doing that, I'm gonna say you got to go see him. But if that thing in Vegas, Baltimore, and Atlanta, or outside of New York, outside that scenario I just gave you, I'm going with Tank and Floyd Mayweather all day. It just depends on how you slice the pie.
Again, like I said, I think AB side is whoever makes the most money. It doesn't matter who the better fighter is. It's whoever generates the most money is the A side, in my opinion.
Okay, so whoever gets, makes more money, or whoever generates more money.
Yeah,
whoever generates more money. So in other words, if Tank fights Lomachenko, okay, even if Lomachenko would have won, Tank sells more pay-per-views. He does more buys. He puts more ads in seats. He's the A side. Regardless of how many accomplishments Loma has, he doesn't do the sales that Tank does.
So what you're saying is
because he had one pay-per-view
like
with Leo Santa Cruz, now he a pay-per-view star.
But what he's saying basically is take a shot, invest in yourself, take the first hit, and then come back out on top. What I'm saying is, how many shots does a guy got to take where he can't even get a shot? That's the point that I'm trying to make. And I get that there's a business side of it, but at what point did it get to the point where a guy's more popular and the other guy's a better fighter? Like that's the problem.
Just the way it is. I mean, that's
just the way it is. Yeah.
Right, Tony. But this what I'm saying. The business is business, right? We can slice it up and make the numbers work for whoever it is you want. Let's say the numbers work for Spence. I'm saying on principle, and because we're talking about legalized assault where we can hash this motherfucker out like real men in the ring, I can't subscribe to telling a man that he got to go below something that's unreasonable. Now, it may be reasonable to you. You may look at it as a investment, which I can see that because you ultimately think he gonna win, which ain't no fucking guarantee. He go in there and take 80-20 or whatever Earl Spence wanted to take, and he get his ass stopped in his hole. Get his ass stopped, nigga. You gonna be sick. That's just not. I'm not gonna ask a man to do that, bro. I'm just.
So hold on. Hold up. So let me ask you this question. I ain't really said nothing in a while. So this is my thing right here.
Let me say thing. His whole argument is predicated on the fact that he truly, in his mind, believes that Terrence Crawford gonna win the fight. Therefore, he should goddamn take the haircut because he's gonna win, bro. That ain't how life works.
Yeah. So now this what I'm saying right here though. All right, we all. I mean, there's no need for us to go back and forth with this 70-30 shit. Let's be honest about this. Now, my stance is this right here. If EJ really goes in there and try to offer this man 70-30. Everybody on the panel agree, and I think most of the world would agree that that's bullshit. Don't sound like you really trying to make the fight. Now, my thing is this right here. Now, reasonably, if he goes into negotiations and he offers, because I need to talk from a place of reason, right? If he goes into these negotiations and he offers 60-40 and Crawford says no, does your opinion change on that? Anybody on the panel? Does your opinion change?
It's a duck. It's a bullshit duck.
Yes, sir.
Because the same
Yes,
way
It's a
sir.
duck by who though?
it's a duck by Crawford. Because the same way
Yeah,
I'm asking Earl Spence to respect you, you gotta respect him.
Okay, all right.
It's a respectable split in 60-40 based on the accomplishments and what the fans have said. See, I'm not your enemy. Whoever agree with whatever, I'm not your enemy. Because I'm gonna pay for it just like you on the phones, you know, it's on this line. So the issue is principle to me.
Yep.
My thing is like what was said earlier, invest in yourself. If Spence sent him right now a 70-30 contract with a date of say May of next year, and he turns that down, then he don't really want to fight, in my opinion. I don't care.
Okay, what if it
You don't
flops?
have to agree
Okay,
with me.
let me
My
ask
point
you
of view
something.
is this. My point of view
Yeah,
is you've
that's
been
the point
chasing
of view.
dude. Hold on, listen. You've been chasing him. He hasn't wanted to fight you. He sends this offer. If you think you can beat his ass, take the low ball offer, beat his ass, and then make more money than you've ever made before.
And what if it flops though? See, you saying invest, but investment sometimes flop. You keep coming from a position that you foreseen that this is gonna go Terrence Crawford way. What if some shit goes straight? Okay, let's say this. If you, because you going in the future and you saying you believe Terrence Crawford gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah. What if there's no Vada?
What if he takes the
Oh
haircut,
shit.
like you say, whatever haircut you right that you say he should take for Crawford? What if he go in there and he gets stopped, and the pay-per-view flop? Now what?
Yeah, but that at the end of the day is what they call, taking a great risk. With a great risk comes a great reward or a great punishment. You have to bet on yourself, and if he loses, then he loses. He doesn't get to cash out off the loss, but it's a risk that he needs to take if he can take it. That's how I see it.
He don't
It
want to.
could flop. He could get his ass knocked out in the first round. That could very well happen, and then the investment doesn't pay out. But you're not going to be able to invest in yourself if you don't take the risk.
Yeah, but nobody wants to. Okay, so this is the scenario we got. Invest in yourself and get nothing in return, or continue to keep a steady income in what you are doing. Because one thing about it, two things to show. Okay, let's say they don't fucking fight. One thing I know is Terrence Crawford gonna be the A side pretty much on everybody else, and he gonna get steady money and steady paper and keep accomplishing what he already accomplished. That's what he's saying by he don't need Earl Spence. Because if he don't fight Earl Spence, let's say Earl Spence would have got hurt and couldn't come back to boxing in the car crash. Nigga, Terrence Crawford is still the man. He's still gonna be successful. He's already locked up 135. He's already in the books as motherfucking 140. He is already a Hall of Famer, bro. Probably fucking first ballot. That's just real talk, nigga. Earl Spence ain't there yet.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with anything you just said. I don't disagree with what you're saying.
So why you asking this man to take, again, we agree with the 60-40. Again, we agree with that. And I understand 40 and 35 ain't got shit to do with 147. But when you take the whole person concept, man, it's not football where you get to reset every season. The 35 and 40 is in the pound for pound is what's making him who he is at 147 as well, bro. This is not a new 147 pounder that just beat Jeff Horn and he came up through the rankings. This man have credentials behind him. This man is a first ballot fucking Hall of Famer. It ends right now.
I agree.
See,
He has
so
a better career.
So I can really say, fuck that. That's why Crawford can argue his point for fucking 60-40.
But here's the thing, though, Coach. Here's the thing, though. Here's the problem. At the end of the day, the majority of the media is going to say Spence is the man. No matter all the accolades that Crawford has, no matter how many people he beats from here on, if he doesn't beat Spence and Spence never loses, they're always going to say Spence is better, period, regardless of how we look at it. Spence has had, I believe, 27 fights. And 32 fights in, Bud was already a 3-division champion, undisputed, and won. So we already know his history is way deeper, way better than what Spence has done. But the fact of the matter is, the illusion of what the media plays off is Spence is the man. So sometimes that saying comes into effect. You have to dare to be great. And that's what I would like to see from Bud. I understand that's a shitty deal and he shouldn't have to do it. And I agree with it. But sometimes you just got to grin and bear it, take it to get ahead. Take whatever the fuck he gives you, beat his ass, and then move on.
Yeah, but you keep
Yo, hold on, man. Hold up.
He might
He,
lose, bro.
he
He
shouldn't.
might
He shouldn't.
lose, but you
Nah,
gotta
look, man. Look. These guys. I mean, at the end of the day, just look at it like this. These guys are the two best at the division. Okay, they're the two best, regardless of if you want to put belts into it or anything like this. They are 1 and 2, 1A, 1B, however you want to look at it. I think if you're fighting the second best person in the division, then traditionally you would say, okay, let's go ahead and just make a regular split. Like, there's no reason to drop the shit down all the way to 30%. This is the second guy, excluding all of his accomplishments. To drop it down below 40% is just ridiculous.
But Phil,
Because I mean, what's up?
What do you do when you're 1B and you can't get 1A in the ring with you no matter what you do? What do you do from there? And then when everybody else is saying you'll never be as good as 1A, even though you're 1B.
I mean, but this is the thing right here. I don't think it's to me at this very point in time, I don't think he's done everything that he can do to get him in the ring. I don't think he's done that.
What else does he need to do though? I need to hear that.
I mean, what else does he need to do? I've already said this on plenty of times. He could send Earl Spence Jr. an offer. He can make an offer to. He can.
And you think that's gonna get Errol Spence in the ring?
This is what I'm telling you. You asked me what he can do. I mean, my thing is this right here. You asked me a question what he can do. This is not a one-way street. When you're talking about a guy that's traditionally, Crawford is saying that he wants 50-50, or he wants to be the complete
Can I make an example? Can I make an example?
No, hold on. You asked me a question. You gonna let me answer the question first?
Go ahead. All
right. So Crawford is saying that he either wants 50-50 or he's the complete A side. Okay. Well, if you feel that way, then put him on the spot, give him a good offer, give him a good split, and say, okay, well, hey, look, I went to this guy, I made an offer to him, he turned the offer down. Then it's officially a duck. Crawford, Bob Arum, they haven't done that yet. So that's one option that they have not exhausted yet. You understand what I'm saying? They have not came to the negotiating table and spoke with Al Heyman and Earl Spence Jr.
Hey,
right now, what we're speaking on is just what Crawford said, what EJ said. I mean, at the end of the day, both of these guys have representation. Okay, they both have representation. So if you really want to get something done, both these motherfuckers can send offers to the other's representation. Neither one of them has done that, so I got to hold both of them accountable. That's just is what it is for me.
But I want to say this though. Everybody here on the panel and in the chat can agree that Errol Spence is the A side, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what usually like they say A side send the contracts. They the ones that make the fights happen. Like, say, for instance, let me make my example. Yesterday, Canelo fought. Don't nobody decide when to fight Canelo. Canelo decides when to fight you. So, yeah, you saying all of this stuff like, send offers whoop-de-whoop, but Earl Spence A-side. You know what I mean? But when he decide, go ahead.
He can't send a counter.
Was he the A-side against Keith Thurman? When Keith Thurman had a belt? I don't think so.
Of course not. He wasn't. He didn't have no fucking belt.
Hey, got a question.
No. Hold up. One second, Flame. Hold up. 1 second. Hold up. Wayne talk. 1 second.
Hold on.
Wayne talk. 1 second. Let me give my example.
Go ahead.
Hold up. Let me give my example, Wayne talk. So when Terrence Crawford and Bob Arum made an offer to Keith Thurman, okay, they made an offer to Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was absolutely the WBA champ. Was Keith Thurman the A side in that scenario?
Oh, with Crawford and Thurman?
Yes.
Was he the A side?
Yes.
Was he the A side? I don't know if he had okay, good point. So no, he wasn't.
Right. Okay, so I mean, again, so I just wanted to reiterate that because at the end of the day, we can say whatever we want to say.
But A side, my point is, A side turned it down though.
Nah,
A-side decide.
but hold up. No, that's my point, Flame. At this point, if Terrence Crawford makes the offer and EJ turns it down, then guess
Yeah.
what? He has exhausted all of his options.
Exactly.
My man just say, what other options does he have? I just have given you a valid option because we've seen Top Rank pursue a fight in this manner.
Now, when you first said that, I initially thought you meant like he need to do something else in the ring. I'm like, well, what the fuck else he need to do?
They sent Amir Khan. They gave Amir Khan $7 million, man. So
Absolutely.
That's a
Crawford,
great point that Phil made. That's a great point. Exhaust all your options.
Crawford
Yeah,
had
that's why I don't have an argument with that. You know,
Crawford
if
has
you
the
want
ability to put what he thinks on the table. It also has to be as reasonable as we're holding Errol Spence Jr. to an account to, right? So he can't come in and say 80-20. If he makes the argument to say 40-40, 20 to the winner, or some type of winner pot, I'm with that. If they gonna do it like that, because they already put $1 million on it on some grown man.
That's another reason I don't think he want to fight.
Man, just
that extra meal you got to come out of.
Look, 40-40 and shake on the winner, get the other 20%.
Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. If
I just feel like
somehow
if
Terrence
Crawford
Crawford can get the
matter.
Pacquiao fight and beat Pacquiao, does the negotiations change?
If Crawford beat
Pacquiao.
If Crawford get it first,
it changes.
Yeah, Crawford get it back.
Got 2 belts and you beat.
Well, let's see what Phil say. Go ahead, Phil.
Then it's really 50-50 then, because if Crawford go get that other belt, then it's
50-50.
Yeah, it's crap. Ain't no.
Yeah, somebody want to see what Phil say? Check this out.
Go ahead, Phil.
Phil a real ass nigga. If you bringing 2 belts to the table, this 50-50 split. You beat a legend in Manny Pacquiao, it's 50-50 split. So you asking me a question like I'm some type of dick rider or something. I call it like I see it.
No.
Period.
So real quick. So
yeah.
I just want to make this. I just want to get this clear. So as long as he get that second belt, it's 50-50. And by that time, with the second belt, it don't matter about him not being able to buy, sell pay-per-views and shit. As long as he got the second belt.
Look, this is what I'm saying right now. That's not what I said. See, now you switching the shit.
I just want to get some clarity.
So let me say what I just said again. If he gets that second belt and he beats the legend Manny Pacquiao to attain that belt, then yes, that absolutely puts him into another category when it comes to this fucking discussion. It's 50-50 at that point.
Because of Pacquiao status.
Exactly. It's 50-50 at this point. So I don't know what's confusing about that.
Cause see, you fuck around and Terrence Crawford do a pay-per-view with Manny Pacquiao, and that shit sell more than all of what Errol Spence have ever done collectively. Cause this, matter of fact, this is some of the research. How many pay-per-views have each one of them done, right? And let's look at the difference. Okay, if Terrence Crawford goes fight Manny Pacquiao, and in their pay-per-view he collects the belt and covers the difference, now we got a problem. Because now we gonna be able to say Terrence Crawford not only beat Pacquiao, who's a legend, and he got 2 belts, he also surpassed him in pay-per-view buys collectively. Now who's the A side?
Well, then it changes.
What is this? Yeah, because I was about to say Tony was saying something about it's not about the belts, it's about whoever.
So,
go ahead.
If Bud fights Pacquiao, by far Pacquiao is the A side of all these
guys. Can do. Hold on. Let's
but that's what I'm saying. If Bud fights Pacquiao next and beats him, then he has all the hands. Like he controls the deck. All the cards are his. That's different. I'm talking about currently. But if any one of these guys beat Pacquiao, that's it. They're the A side.
I think Keith's last pay-per-view did more than Errol's last 2.
But somebody asked the panel, what could Bud do? We're not having a conversation like we're off subject or we just talking out our ass and that's not aligned with what Tony's saying. The question was posed, what can he do? And we're telling you the scenarios on how he can exalt.
I'm only playing around with it because people got it. Sometimes people flip-flop. Sometimes they'll use like, well, he don't sell enough. And then sometimes he got 2 belts now. So
we're covering all bases.
Yeah, but I agree. I agree. If Bud can be Pacquiao, then he holds all the cards. Like Spence got to come to him and do whatever he wants, and it's vice versa. What I said earlier, but that's really the only thing he has left that he can do.
So him getting Pacquiao fight, beating him, that's the only way it'll be a 50-50.
Nah, this is what I'm saying right here. Look, check this out. Let's be 1,000 with this shit, right? At the end of the day, the only way I think Terrence Crawford gets 50-50 at this point is if he gets the Manny Pacquiao fight gets the pay-per-view numbers, and gets that second belt.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, this is the deal right here. Okay. If Terrence Crawford and Bob Arum was smart, if they were smart, they would heavily pursue Manny Pacquiao. They would put an offer out there that Manny Pacquiao could not refuse. Now, this is another option that they can go to as well. So when you talk about exhausting the options for Bud Crawford, I think sitting there and telling Manny, because Manny Pac is off the rip. With PBC right now, he's guaranteed $10 million a fight. Okay? And then whatever he gets the larger part of the pay-per-view numbers. So you got to come to the table, and instead of giving them 10, you may have to give them 15.
Yeah, but
you know what
Bob
I'm
gonna have
saying?
to give up about 20.
Yo,
He's gonna have to give up about 20.
Hey, check this.
What I'm saying is he needs to do whatever he needs to do to get Manny Pacquiao in that ring, especially when you just offered Amir Khan $6 million.
He
Right.
might
So
want
listen,
25 to be
listen,
on the
listen,
other
listen,
side of
listen.
that ambidextrous
Before it gets
motherfucker.
too deep, hold on, 1, 2. Listen to this. So here's the point, though, with touching on what Phil just said. Let me know the difference then. What's the difference in Bud taking, say, a 70-30 split to Pacquiao than him doing the same thing against Spence? What's the difference?
There's
Either way,
a huge,
a loss.
right, but there's
No,
a
it's not
huge,
necessarily a 70-30 split.
No,
You got to understand this right here. Hold on. I'm
That
gonna tell you.
30% is gonna be a
Tony.
nice 30% with Pacquiao.
well, it will
Tony.
be.
Hold up.
It is.
Tony. So you asking the question, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, okay, whoever Manny Pacquiao goes in and fights, he's pretty when it comes to putting the asses in the seat, something that you said, okay, he's the A side, okay. So immediately he's already going to get a bigger purse than the next guy, okay. So if he's going to get a bigger purse than the next guy, then guess what? That's really not technically saying you going into this knowing that you're going to be the B side. It's not like you guys are disputing A side, B side, and percentages. Manny Pacquiao is the A side, no matter what. Now, when you talk about the pay-per-view numbers and the ceiling on that is going to be exponentially higher than your average welterweight that you may put on pay-per-view. So, again, I don't even think Manny Pacquiao would force this man to take 30%. You understand what I mean? So, you got to think about the numbers in their totality.
No,
You
I
want to
agree.
get your biggest payday against
The numbers
Pacquiao.
change based
So
on the opponent.
the investment that you spoke of, the numbers. Hold up, the investment that you spoke on in Manny Pacquiao's favor. I mean, Terrence, not Terrence Crawford, in EJ's favor earlier is the same numbers that I can apply to Manny Pacquiao. So I mean, and everybody knows he's the fucking guy when it comes to pay-per-view in the welterweight division. There's no denying that. So yeah, I would pursue the Manny Pacquiao fight because your upside is immediately greater. Instantly is greater.
Hey,
Yeah, you get money
real
and you
quick
get
before y'all
legacy.
keep
You
going
get
and
money
shout
and
out.
legacy.
Let me say this. Hey man, this is very good content, man. We honored and privileged to be here on UGC channel. Man, y'all spread this link. Y'all hit the like button, man. We're gonna go ahead and show this guy some love and respect. Let's crank this bitch up. And these are civil conversations, great conversations, and we in this motherfucking cooking as brothers. So I don't want nobody on here thinking that it's sweet. We doing our thing and it's fun and it's a good time. So share this thing out, man, if y'all want to grow. If y'all want something better, y'all want something different in this motherfucker, crank this bitch up and send the link out. All right? You know what I'm saying? Don't rely on nobody else to do it. We don't need nobody else. We gonna do it ourselves straight out the mud, man. Salute to everybody.
Big ups to Coach K, Phil.
Facts.
Also we got Wayne Talk. Appreciate y'all, man. That's what we do, man. You know what I mean? So Realist Boxing Talk movement, True Media Movement. My boy 1-2 Kid on here, Tony Review. Hey, you said you had to go in a little bit, Tony?
Yeah, I got like maybe 2 or 3 minutes left.
Hey man,
Okay. So I want to make sure you get yours before you go.
I know it's a weirdo thing on the internet, but you North Atlanta, I'm East Atlanta. We'll, after we get comfortable, man, we're gonna have to go to a bar and watch one of these motherfucking fights, bro.
hey, just hit up my email, bro. That's all.
Hey, that's 3 Georgia. We had 3 Georgia dudes on the panel today. Jamal, Coach K, and Tony Reviews. Ain't that some shit? Some Georgia
Doug was here today.
They had none with me back in 2013. It was just me by myself. But
It was just one of you, huh? Okay. Georgia kicking up some dust out here, man. Y'all do your thing. All right. Shout out to Jamal who came on earlier. every time we got an Errol Spence topic, he gonna make sure he show up. So I respect him for that. That's why we always give him the link. He come through to talk about that scrap. He say scrap season. He be like, hey, it's scrap season. I'm like, all right, come give us the smoke.
Hey,
He want
Coach,
more smoke than Errol, look like, but shout out to him though. Y'all niggas be on the front line for your boy Errol.
hey,
Shout out to him.
Coach, I put my email in the
Nah,
private
man,
chat. Hold on, I'm just saying, I put
I'm on
my
the front
email.
line.
Me and Phil keep talking over each other.
Go,
Hey, I'm
Go
go
about
ahead,
ahead
to
real
Tony. Go
quick,
ahead, my
Tony,
G.
because you
You
gotta
gotta go.
go.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
go
about
ahead.
to jump off. I'm gonna give y'all something to cook on. What I said is, I agree with you, Phil. If Crawford took a 30%, pay from Pacquiao, it's a much bigger number than 30% from Spence. However, if you're humbling yourself to do a 70-30 for Pacquiao and you could do a 70-30 to get Spence in the ring, then it's no difference because either way you're humbling yourself. The only thing that's changing is the amount of money. But if you invest in yourself, dare to be great, then if that's the only way to get either one of them in the ring, take it, beat their ass, and take their money. That's my thought process on it because I feel like Bud has done everything he could do to get Spence in the ring, and Spence don't want it. So start taking his low ball offer, call his bluff, and then if he runs from you, everybody knows he's a true duck. On that note, I'm out. Thank you for having me on, Black.
Big ups, Tony.
Peace,
Y'all
Tony.
Yeah,
check out his channel.
but again,
Go ahead, bro.
but again, I also said I don't think Pacquiao would offer 70-30. I think he would be much more respectable than that. But yeah, I get what you're saying though. I don't think Pacquiao would.
So you admitting Manny would be more generous than Errol Spence when negotiating for a fight.
Yeah, I think Manny would absolutely be more generous than Spence. I mean, look, you got to think about it. Going into the fight, he's going to be generous just on a technicality, just because
Right.
he's the guy. You know what I'm saying? And I think Manny is smart enough, and he's been in the game long enough to know that if Bob Arum comes to the table, offers him a substantial amount of money up front, okay, then. And on the back end, far as the pay-per-view is concerned, it just depends on what he offers them. You understand? They might split the pay-per-view 50-50. And Manny Pacquiao may, let's just say, get instead of 10 million with PBC, ESPN may offer him 20. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah, up
it just
front.
all depends on how they do the numbers. You dig what I mean?
Right. And,
I wonder.
and he
Go
could
ahead,
be
one second.
generous because he's generally bringing in all the pay-per-view numbers.
Hell yeah.
So that's how
Bad,
that's why I differ with the Earl Spence and Manny Pacquiao point that Tony said. But I see where he's going with it. He said he's basically doing it to get Earl in the ring. So he's saying it's the same thing. So I get where he's going with it, but I'm gonna say anybody get in there with Manny Pacquiao and the numbers are gonna be massive.
Yeah,
Hey,
and I
so
mean,
what
think about it, man. As far as your legacy is concerned, okay, all right, let's all be real about this. Bud Crawford already said he really want the Manny Pacquiao fight next. He's already established that for more than multiple reasons. For one, it's gonna put him in a better negotiating position. Two, he has a chance to knock off a legend. That puts you just in a whole nother category within itself. If you knock off Manny Pacquiao after coming off a great win against Keith Thurman, okay, that's the only reasons that's the only two reasons that he needs. He's going to add to his legacy as well as collect the belt, and also the third, go into these negotiations with Earl Spence with a stronger hold on the situation. Like it makes sense at the end of the day.
You mind if I ask? I'm gonna ask a question, Black. It's a little off subject. Do you think Benavidez is gonna get a shot at his WBC title?
The one he lost on the scale?
Yeah.
No. Now with
Just
Canelo
asking.
holding the shit. Now let's they elevate Canelo again at 68, and then he'll get his belt back. He might do that. Like, it's for my brother. You know, his only thing to say in English. It's for my brother. We'll let the belt go and David get the shit.
Damn.
Man, I'm gonna say
I think. Go ahead.
that problem, man. We talking all these scenarios as if though these two boys gonna come out successful either way, right? Man, Earl Spence get in here or Terrence Crawford get in here, and one of them boys get to fight with Pacquiao. Pacquiao get in there, dust their ass off, because that's
Yeah.
tell you that's the
Hey,
third option.
hell yeah. Manny might be undisputed out this motherfucker. Fuck around.
That's Coach K talking, right?
It never
Yeah.
worked. It never, man. The welterweight, bro. I love the welterweight division forever, bro. Vernon Forrest got upset. This shit never goes how we map it out, bro. I'm telling you.
Mirror Nation never goes that route. But you know what? I came up with a scenario for Manny. I brought it up here on the UGC panel a couple times. And I'm like, why would Manny want to fight either Bud or Earl off the bat? Why not let them unify and then go for undisputed? Instead of fighting two guys to get undisputed, why not just fight one and they fresh off a war and they both younger? It would be smarter. I think it would be smarter, but they so fixated on getting Manny in the ring that I think they might be missing the point.
I mean, look, you got to this is the realness about it right here.
Need Manny to come out. I just need Manny to come out and say that shit. Y'all two need to get it on.
Nah, but look, let's hold on. Now let's be real about this right here, okay? Manny kind of really sitting back in the cut, not saying nothing. So to me, that's the most damaging thing to what you just said, because Manny Pacquiao not gonna be around for very long. Fucking Manny Pacquiao, he lost to Jeff Horn. He can fuck around and take another fight and lose again.
Bro. They ain't testing over there. He may be around for about 5 more years, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So, but Manny Pacquiao, but I mean, that's just under the assumption. But at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao can lose. And while he's waiting on the Spence and Bud fight to happen, he's not just going to be sitting at the crib, sitting on his ass. He's going to fight somebody, and he could possibly lose.
Yeah, he could possibly lose. I'm just saying, the odds of him losing to like a random person that no one's going to care that he's fighting, because they know that fight's in the on the horizon. Why would he risk fighting both of them when he could get the whole enchilada out of one guy fresh off a war? And it would make it more enticing for him, because now you got one guy with 3 belts fresh off a war. You know what I mean? It would be easier to make that fight happen, and then he would want that legacy too. I'm just saying, to me, it's the best thing it would be the best move for boxing, because think about it. You got the 2 guys that we've been wanting to see fight for years now, 2-3 years, right? People were talking about it when Bud was at 140. You know what I'm saying? It was just marinating a little bit, you know? Now he's at 147. These 2 dudes get in there. They mix it up, the best of the young lions, or up and coming, or established lions, but still young, fighting the man, the legend, for undisputed at welterweight.
Hey, you know what's so crazy though?
Crazy.
I'm sitting there thinking about this, because AOBZ just said Pac-Man lost and came back and still the super A side to all these guys.
Yep.
I mean, the most lucrative paydays you can get is against guys who got losses. You got Canelo, AJ, Manny Pacquiao. That was your biggest paydays, man. These niggas got losses. They wasn't scared to get in there with top comp though.
Right. Well, that's a whole ass point. I ain't even never thought of that. Damn.
Yeah, nah. I mean, shit. At the end of the day, bro, like this is to me, and this is the part of boxing that I like, because, and I had this discussion with somebody else the other day, that a lot of the times these guys are setting standards to where you can't lose. But time and time again, we've seen fighters come back from a loss and still be A-side, or come back from the loss and get more money after the loss than they did before the loss. You see what I'm saying?
So they jumped in there.
Exactly. So this, to me, that's what you want to see, because now, because of Mayweather kind of messed the game up a little bit, where everybody feel like they got to hold on to that. But at the end of the day, you know, boxing, if you dare to be great, you may take a loss. That doesn't diminish you. You understand what I'm saying? You can always come back. If you're that guy, you can always dust yourself off and come back. But you got to put yourself in the place to be that guy.
Right.
And a lot of these guys are not doing that.
Well, I got to give it the money he made. The reason why he kept that is because he knew the route that he took when he became the cash cow, that could really split his paydays in half if he lost it. Because he put it all on the line to be the bad guy. Because when he was trying to be the good guy, it just didn't go in his favor. But when you the bad guy and you lose, people are quick to write you off. So he had to be at his best. He put that pressure on himself to keep that You know what I mean? So that's just the way I look at it.
Yeah, man. When you go back, you track Floyd Mayweather's career. I mean, he bought himself out of the his contract with Jay Prince, Rap a Lot. I mean, he took a lot of risks on betting on himself, and
Facts.
that's why at the end of the day, he became the guy that he became because he believed in what it was that he could do and what he could bring to boxing. I mean, that's kind of some of the things that Tony kind of mentioned, but Mayweather's approach to it wasn't like I'm just gonna take whatever. You know, it still was respectable splits on Mayweather's journey to do this. He just knew that if he wasn't successful, it could backfire on him.
Right.
But I mean, at the end of the day, honestly, I think even if Mayweather does take a loss, I still think he eventually gets to the point to where he is now. That's just my opinion. Because I think he's that good.
Because he had Bob buy him out of that one with Jay Prince, and then he bought himself out of Bob's.
Yep.
So
exactly.
He couldn't do that on his own, but then he knew he could do it on his own once he got with Bob. So that was a chess move right there.
People forget.
Shout out to him.
Man, he was trying to get the Britney Spears shit. You know, this is when she was at the height of her career. They was trying to get his face on the MGM Grant back then. And it was like, man, you crazy as hell, man. We got Britney Spears up here. Floyd was like, man, I want to put that shit up there. So Floyd put in some real considerable work outside, like Phil said, by just taking a haircut all the time.
Right.
He took small steps up to the Gotti fight. He took small fights up into Zab Judah, which was supposed to have been a bigger fight, but Zab Judah fucked that up by losing to Baltimore.
To Baltimore, yeah.
So people act like it's just all De La Hoya, man. It's not just all De La Hoya. It was like a lot of things that Floyd was doing up into that point. Like the Gotti fight was a huge situation that people be sleeping on. Like that's what really popped, made him pop.
Yep.
Really popped.
Yep, it did. And he did what he had to do. And even though them guys, and I bring it up all the time, even though when he was moving up, Mosley and De La Hoya kept moving up to avoid him. And then it finally happened. He finally got those fights when he did get them. But I'm just saying, but it didn't affect his game. He just kept pushing and striving to be better. And he lived a clean life in the process, so that by the time he did get to them fights, he was going to be 100%. Shout out to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, man. Floyd Mayweather. I know a lot of people. Muhammad Ali is the great for many reasons, but I think Floyd Mayweather. He has his place in history because I think he kind of set a standard that I don't know could be replicated again. You understand what I'm saying? So he has his rightful place in history as well. Like he considers himself to be the best ever. And I could see why he says that because he put the work in to put himself in that position. You understand what I'm saying? It's different when other people put you in positions to be successful, but when you get your own hands dirty and you do it, I can see how you can make that claim. You understand what I'm saying? Although I still think Ali is the greatest ever, but I can see why Mayweather could make that claim. I don't have an issue when he says that. People get bent out of shape. I don't.
Yeah, I like because what he did for
obvious with that. You can say he's the greatest little man ever, but
because
I'm not gonna agree with the shit, but I understand.
Right.
Yeah, I feel what Phil's saying.
Fuck you want to say? Yeah.
Floyd took it to a new level with economics, man, because the guy had understanding on not how to get fucked out of a deal. Because we seen Mike Tyson, we seen Holyfield accumulate 30 million a fight and then fucked on the back end. So I absolutely love what he did. He kind of like a hybrid of Jack Johnson. People don't understand how cold Jack Johnson was. Jack used to speed through your town and the police would pull him over and they'd be like, hey man, that's $50 for you speeding. Jack Johnson to give a nigga 100 and say, I'm giving you 100 because I'm coming back the same way I came in. I'm speeding, motherfucker.
And
so
he have his white wife handed to you.
That Texas boy right there was cold as hell. And
man,
look at finances outside. Like if you want to study boxing and you want to understand finances, bro, and who took over the game and controlled their career, like Floyd, Jack Johnson was that deal. And a lot of people, Joe Louis, they got done in. Muhammad Ali was getting done in with the government and money and shit like that. Tyson, you name them. But them two cats right there, man, they one of a kind, man. And I understand why people hate them because the way they look and their image, you don't supposed to be economically sound. So Floyd, I love Floyd. He did some fuck nigga shit as far as not fighting Paul Williams and certain things like that. But that's my personal preference. But real talk, Floyd, man, he is
Yeah.
TE on that economic side.
Yeah, man. I miss the Punisher, man. I miss that dude. That dude was fun.
Yeah, the Paul said he wanted to just please fight me. I just take $1 million. I don't give a damn. Just fight me. Shit, I take $1 million. And,
that dude was an issue.
Floyd said, all these cats beating each other, but ain't nobody beat me. So
I tell you, the best move of boxing to keep that shit going and flowing the way it was getting Paul Williams out the motherfucker welterweight division, because that motherfucker was a problem.
Yeah, they ran him out.
Yo, hey, I got a quick question for y'all guys, real quick, man. And I don't know if it's something that y'all spoke on earlier. You know, I got in the chat a little bit late, but do you guys right now at this moment consider Teofimo Lopez as the undisputed champ?
No, sir.
Nah, I can't. I think he deserves it, but
I've been back and forth with it because Lomachenko, of course, he was the real WBC champion. He beat the real WBC champion, but he don't have the WBC hardware. You feel me? Like Devin Haney holding it for him.
It boils down to the WBC fuckery and Suleiman, why he's not undisputed. You know what I mean? The consistency with the belts, the whole issue there, the change, that franchise belt is just is one of the worst things to me that can happen to boxing, man.
So would you say? Because I agree with both of you guys. Would you say that the franchise belt backfired on the WBC?
Fuck yeah. I'm glad.
I hope so, and I hope it continues to.
I'm gonna say because unfortunately, I'm just sorry, man. I know. Listen, the same thing happened for Sugar Ray Robinson. Do your homework on him, man. Look at his documentary. His shit is fire as hell. Now that's my favorite fighter of all time, Sugar Ray Robinson, man. And that's who Muhammad Ali, idols his style after. That's the greatest of all time to me. Now, Sugar Ray Robinson was supposed to be undisputed at 135, but unfortunately, because he was undisputed at 147, undisputed at middleweight, 5-time middleweight champion of the world, and then he went up to light heavyweight because this before 68, this before 54, all those transitional divisions. He's supposed to win at 75, but he got exhausted and he was whooping on, he's finna win the fight, but he had to kind of kill it. Now, it's been history on the books that show that people have fought champions and beat them, and they didn't get the title because it was non-titles, but they still get that credit. And Sugar Ray Robinson should be undisputed at 135 because he beat Sammy Agnew for the undisputed the title wasn't on line. So this been happening in history, just like Eddie Hearn told him when he saw him in the hallway. I don't know if y'all saw that. He said, you know what? You should be undisputed. You should be. He said, but unfortunately, you're not.
Right.
And that's just the way it works, man.
Yep. I totally agree with you.
This ain't nothing new.
Yep. So you're saying from a perspective ass point, coach, are you saying that from a perspective ass point, are you saying T.O. is undisputed? He just don't have the belt because of the situation.
I'm saying he not.
Hey man, if you drop $20 and somebody pick that shit up, it's not yours. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whether you deserve it or not, it should be yours. But if you don't know who got that,
the mere fact that it's called undisputed and the mere fact that you can dispute it, it's not undisputed because you can dispute it.
Exactly. Yeah. My man Hyplo said that last night, man. He quoted that last night when we discussed this right here. But no, I agree, man. I agree, man. Shouts out to T.O. because
it's not his fault, though. That's the fucked up thing.
Exactly. Shouts out to T.O. Yeah, exactly. It's not his fault what the WBC did. Yeah. He just knew who he wanted to fight. He can't control all that shit on the back end, but he definitely controlled what happened in between those ropes. And he went on.
That's why I want him to clean up the mess. That's why I want him to clean up the mess and just fight Haney and get that belt.
Yeah, because he gonna stop Haney. He gonna stop Haney. He gonna stop him.
He gonna stop him.
Yeah, he gonna. He gonna stop him. If he don't stop him, it's gonna be because Haney is absolutely 100% defensive during that fight.
That's what I see. That's exactly what I see. Good
anybody in the live chat think Devin Haney gonna be victorious versus Lopez?
Nobody in YTBC except Jalik does.
Shout out to Jalik, man.
Shout out to Jalik, man. Shout out to Jalik. He has a different style, Jalik. So I mean,
that's he from Georgia too.
Nah, he ain't. He from somewhere else.
He from Connecticut, nigga. He them Connecticut type niggas, bro.
It's down here. He safe, but I can't find.
He cool though.
Hey, my man Coach had to square away real quick. Yo, he migrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why people think all these people from Atlanta, man, with all that?
Oh,
like,
he live out there.
yeah, it's allegedly. But I keep asking, like, what side of town you stay on? You see me and Jamal, he told me, and then
Tony reviews.
Yeah, so man, I don't know what Jalik, and I understand because it's personal niggas on the internet. You don't know how that's respectful, but he ain't from here. He from somewhere else, and he migrated.
He's from Connecticut, I think. Yeah, Connecticut. Delaware or some shit. My bad. Something
like black from the West, right? You from the West?
Yeah, I'm from Cali, LA.
Yeah.
I live in Texas though.
And I'm East Coast.
Oh, okay. What part of Texas you in?
I'm right in between Houston and San Antonio, right on the outskirts of Houston.
Where at though?
You know what Rosenberg is?
Man, bro, do I know what Rosenberg is? Man, that shit like 45 minutes from where I'm at, bro. 100%.
Yeah, nigga. I stayed in Houston for about 16 years before I moved.
Yeah, I'm in Mo City.
Yeah, Missouri City. Okay, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I stayed right in the Galleria area for a minute before I moved out of that area. But yeah, man, that's my second home, Houston. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, no, that's what's up, bro.
Texas and GA boys in here lighting this thing up, man. We need to keep locking in.
Shout out to Coach K, man. You know, representing for Georgia, man. The niggas come out. They came out of the I don't know what happened, man. You showed up and then Jamal come through, Tony. So it was a little Georgia reunion of this month.
Yeah. But man,
Charles, shout out to Charles.
Good boxing, good.
Bronx.
Anybody watching it while we talking? Hey man, UGC, you got to keep doing this around this time. I really like this because I get to jump off my platform and I don't have to play mediator, and I can really talk some good shit without being kind of like
trying to be neutral and shit.
I have to put my tie on when I'm on my.
Yo, hey, coach. Hey, look, hey, that's facts. Hey, coach already know. Like, I already told him I'm never gonna have a channel because I don't want to ever be. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to cook on some shit.
Nigga, you gonna have a channel, bro.
Man, I might, man. I thought about doing it, man, but you know, I'm tied up, man. I'm trying to, I got a lot of shit going on right now, man. So, but yeah, I might have a channel one of these days, but my shit gonna expand way beyond boxing, though. You dig what I'm saying?
Texas.
All you gotta do is download StreamYard.
He know that. He
go live, man.
Down to Texas. And
I know that, man. I know what's going down. I honestly, bro, I don't have time to do it. But at the same time, I always got time to jump on this bitch and talk to y'all. So I guess I do.
That's why we just go. Yeah.
But you got.
Shout out to you though, man. Y'all helping us. Y'all bringing content to the channel. So I always show my respects, man.
We gotta expand. And I've been back for a week. Like Phil say, life happens, man. You got stuff to do. If you're a cool motherfucker flying life, you can't just play on the internet all day. No disrespect. Not suggesting that people play on the internet all day. I know people get paid and they do this professionally. No disrespect. But you motherfuckers be going, just doing stuff, man. I be traveling. I got shit to do. I coach football. I do fantasy, man. We talk politics. My family, everybody in Georgia. I don't have time necessarily to just upload videos. And these platforms like what you're doing today gives me a chance to sit back in the recliner, watch these Falcons blow this fucking lead. Hey, but it don't matter. I got Antonio Brown. He scored a touchdown. Gage scored a touchdown field on that fantasy, on that ass.
You got the fantasy? Yeah, I got to check my shit after I get off here.
Oh, you fuck with the fantasy too?
Yeah, I just started fucking with it last week. So I downloaded the draft. What they call that app?
DraftKings.
Yeah, I got that shit. So I'm playing it right now. I just ain't checked my shit. I've been on the live.
Sports, politics, music, man. We talk all that stuff. And we're going to keep doing it when we go back to my channel. We're going to have those, man, and expand outside of just boxing. That way it gives people a break on it, and it don't have to be so many arguments. We different venues, Texas rap, New York rap, Atlanta rap, old school rap, politics, all that good. Be chopping it up.
Yeah, man. So we winding down. Hey, shout out to the Playback Gang. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about today's live stream. Leave a comment below. And Man, y'all want to plug anything? Y'all got any upcoming live streams, debates y'all hosting? I know you be doing a lot of hosting debates, Coach K.
Well, I'm Coach K. You know what I'm saying? You find me, Coach K, type in the browser. I got a channel. We do live debate. We call it The Pit. I got a belt. Okay, get the smoke. Shout out to him. He's the current champion. The former champion was the guy who.
Oh shit, I can take that shit easy. But go ahead.
We'll set that up. Big Phil, who's sitting here now, was 4-0 with 4 stoppages, and that boy he relinquished.
He said stoppages, huh?
It's all on.
The Big Phil stopping dudes, huh?
Hey, he relinquished the belt and get the smoke. Got it. Looking for 2 tag team duos.
I'm a clown him, bro. That's the only reason why he got the belt, because that shit got vacated. Oh, hand me down, email ass channel.
Hey, come over there and take it from him.
He the Devin Haney of y'all fucking shit, man. Go ahead.
Let's see what you can do. Got a tag team division. I want 2 guys to pair up with their favorite guy or their favorite channel, and then come over there, and I want to bring a different element to it. I got the 2 belts, they're vacant. I just need 2 guys that's gonna work together, set up a debate, and flame up on these subjects. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of work out there. You got these white AJ, a lot of subjects out on the street right now. So I also got a Facebook. You could go ahead and type in Coach K. I dropped the link to the Facebook in on the channel earlier, and then just search me, man. And that's how we doing it.
Coach K, there it is, y'all. Y'all check him out. Once again, I really appreciate you, man. I'm gonna do my best. I gotta get Tony reviews on my channel tab so that when I refer people, they go there, and I'm gonna get y'all on there as well. Or you, Coach K, on the channel tab, so people can go there and subscribe to you when I refer people. So,
yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Hey, man, we like a feature. When we come through, Wayne Talk, probably Rollo Boxingology, man, we like the Dungeon family, man. We come over here, getting Big Boy, 3 Stacks, you getting goddamn Cool Breeze, Goody Mob, you getting the whole team to come through and lace up your track, man, real good. Lace up your content.
We appreciate y'all, man. Real shit. Big Phil, man. Also, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Giving us your your thoughts on the event from yesterday, your thoughts on Earl Spence. It's been a pleasure, man. You know what I mean?
Oh
you
yeah, man, no doubt, man. I appreciate you having me on your platform, man. You can find me, man, on your local, you know what I'm saying, YouTube channel. I'm Mr. Shadow. You can't miss me anytime somebody wants smoke. I'm there. It ain't no thing for me. I got principles and I stand on my principles. Man, you cats gonna have to get into the Google Hangout deal with us, man, because that's a lot of time. That's where we post a lot of stuff that necessarily when guys go live, different debates, different topics, just to kind of give feedback on what we should talk about. And also, man, I'm gonna start posting some training videos. I just started training again, so I'm gonna start posting my training videos, some sparring, and some other stuff in the chat, so you guys can check that out. It'll be all good, man. So that is what it is, man, for me. I appreciate you having me.
Okay, cool. We look forward to all of that. And you already know on this side, UDC is about that promo gang. So we all about, promoting what everybody else got stuff going on out there and stuff. So appreciate y'all. Once again, shout out to the playback. 1, 2.
What's going on, man? Yo, thanks for having me, Black. Always a pleasure being at home base. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Boxer Finesse holding that London crowd down. Everybody that swung through, the whole UGC, THC community, man. And yo, LaRon, that video's coming. Just wait. I want to make sure I tweak it in my head before I do it. I just want to make sure it's right, but it's coming. It's coming, my man. I ain't going to talk about it now because I'm sure there's some people in the bushes that'll steal it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's coming, man.
I got to fire my bushes avatars back up, man. We had a little thing going with that.
Oh,
but yeah, man.
They listening. I know they listening. I heard it. They caught one of my lives. I've seen them flip some shit. Then I heard one of your lives. They flip some shit. Yeah, man. They regurgitating out here. Chunks and all that shit. But it ain't as good as when they eat it though.
Yeah, man. You gotta come get that real flame right here.
That's right.
Big up to you on 1, 2.
You know what I mean? Keep flaming, bro. I look forward to the video when you drop it, man. Hopefully sometime this week. Shit.
Yeah, no doubt. Everybody, yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Thanks for all the support. I appreciate it. Shout out to Coach K and what's dude's name? I forgot.
He go by Big Phil.
Oh, Big Phil too. Yeah, it was a good chop up, man. I enjoyed the conversation and Tony Reviews and everybody else that swore through, man. Thanks for having me again, Black. And have a good one, y'all.
Yes, sir. As always.
Peace.
And to the whole community, man. Once again, I appreciate y'all listening in, giving us y'all time, and joining the discussion. As y'all know, it's a pretty open platform. You know, I just warms it up and then drop the link, and everybody can come through, get a perspective. You know, I always try to be respectable. If somebody get on the panel, shoot, if I interrupt them, you know, I make a mistake. Hey, I'll let them know. My bad. Keep doing your thing, and try to just give everybody opportunity to talk and express and get theirs out. So that's what it's about, man. We different on this side. But everybody else in the live chat, shout out to Actual Flames, Actual Facts on the also on the channels tab. Ronald Finkley, worldwide, always promoting us, True Media, sharing it on his different platforms. Big ups. And everybody that's been keeping it lit in the live chat. So if y'all want to catch these live streams, make sure that y'all hit that bell icon so that y'all can always get the notifications, man. But as always, subscribe, hit the like button. Till the next time, man. I'm BHP. Deuces.